is. You talk so much about where you want to take this. But do you know why? Do you know why you are the way that you are?
How many times will I try write this story again? Can't change an inglorious end. If you can't manage to not judge that, then how dare you even call me a friend? I've been trying to speak on things for the last 4 months. Important topics in installments and never paid off despite the lack of interest. But you wanna discredit my performance. I'm Chaz, so very not nice to meet ya. Yeah, I'm hostile, lost child with a lost style. And I got wild with writing 16's a strong profile, but mediocre, so I'm raising levels with a soft smile. Lara Croft trials, I'm venturing to find something. Maybe it's myself and maybe I'll find nothing. Overthinking emotions until it's mind numbing. Does your brain know how to rest? Because mine doesn't. Self-guidance, looking in the mirror like I'm sure he gets a weight on his shoulder that he lifts before he stretched upon the floors he steps. Remember, your reflection knows your secrets. A real one can't lie to themselves. A life story will not end well, so I'm injecting myself into the business and watching something grow within you rapid like stem cells. Truthfully, all this life I'm getting feels new to me. Saying I'll be spearheading 2 lanes, I'm due to be stupidly. You do this for bits and duty free, I'll do bits for people like me in communities just like mine that's been looked at with scrutiny. I'll be screw facing in my grave at my eulogy and pointing gun fingers to the sky so prudently. That's my way of showing love for all that you man do for me. So what can I do for you? Can I hold 2 things together with my super glue? Studying the games, taking notes like a student do. The other doing what I know to try and maneuver through. You hate me, can't better than you know I should be. Perhaps I'm not as popping as maybe I could be. Never selling my soul for the price you would need. If you think I'm changing for the clout, you misunderstood me. Cause I won't fit your image like picture frames. Money can't buy my pride. I got richer aims, that's just how I'm made. I'm built with injured pains. Open up a wounded past, I wanna want to stitch again. Meantime, I would smile and say that I'm grand. Never had to catch a body or weigh a gram. I'll discuss the problems I'm facing as a man. Let's talk about why I am the way I am. This music's my mental on a late night, and I give everything I can. I will do this every day I stand till my name my brand. So fuck them and the daylight scams. Think I give a fuck if you don't rate my jam. I'll save lives and one day it might pay my fam. You got materials but you are not made like man. I'm like this because of music trauma and mine. What's it gonna spin into? Aye, alright. Don't wind me up now, don't wind me up. Let's turn that one down. Otherwise we're gonna start getting mad distracted. How we doing, people? What we saying? Skinny legends. Strong today. I just realised I ain't got my thingy light on. Oh, that motherfucker's bright. There we go, about that. Is that the lighting we're looking for? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. How we doing, people? How are we doing? What's happening? Sounded deep. You good, Chaz? I'm good, bro. I'm good. Jumpers. I appreciate that. Links in the description if you fancy one. Seen that set last night, killed it, my brother. Yeah, you know what? The best footage of that night wasn't even captured either. When I did Charlie Says, no one filmed it. Do you know how pissed off I am? Blood, I performed Charlie Says and the whole room after they... Because, cool, I had maybe 10 people there that were there to see me, yeah? And every artist brings along like a handful of people kind of thing. There was about 120 in the venue. It was like a really, really small venue. It was like basically a room, right? And there was just over 100 people or whatever. And once they've had the hook the first time round, the second time round, they started doing Charlie's, like they started calling back the Charlie Says bit. And then we come in with the second verse and everyone started jumping and shit. Oh, man. But none of it was captured. I got the reload and everything. The reload was captured, but it was kind of a meaty reload because, like, people called for it to be wheeled up. And I'm like, I don't know. I kind of stopped. Admittedly, I just stopped and I just said, all right, then wheel it, innit, kind of thing. But I'm a bit mad at that. You should always keep spitting until the DJ reloads you. But DJ didn't know what a reload was, innit? So man had to say spin the decks, bro. Like, that's what you gotta do.
I was like, how the fuck are you a DJ, man, and don't know how to reload it? But regardless, man, it's good. It's good though. It was a good night still. Yeah, no, man, I appreciate that. Skinny Legend still your favorite track? Fair enough. Appreciate that. My best song is still Pennies. Still, that's the best song that I've made. Whether it's your favorite or not, that's up to you, innit? Listen, why are you warring with someone from the 27, blood? Nah, you could be from the 27 and rate an artist from the 21. Yeah, brother, relax yourself, because I don't care where you're from, man. Music's music, innit? Not everyone's part of a post-Cold War. What, because I'm from N7, all of a sudden I can't like any artist from Tottenham now? No. Might not like Tottenham Football Club, that don't mean I can't rate an artist from Tottenham. It don't mean I can't all of a sudden rate Tion Wayne. Stupid text, yeah? Rate that. I rate that. Love that. 80% Aussie. That is my audience, literally 80% Aussie. Like 12%, 13% New Zealand. And then the rest is like basically UK and Ireland. And then you got people from mad places of the world. Like yesterday, all of that, it says like my 6th most viewed place is like Dubai. I've got like 12 regular viewers from Dubai, like in the last week or something. I'm like, fuck, you know. But yeah, it is basically Australia and New Zealand. With a little sprinkle of the UK. Love that. I'll pack out the whole street for you. Shows love to us. Appreciate that, man. What does your cup say? It says, start the day with a smile because it irritates people. Strong. Samoa and Fiji and Tonga, yeah. I think that just goes down to specific islands. That's a good point, actually. That must be after the UK, or even after New Zealand. I think it's after the UK, to be fair. Chaz on show with Nerve and Wombat. Oh, could you imagine? I appreciate it, people, man. I appreciate the love, man. I'm feeling the love this morning. I love that. Out of my way, my type of vibe from you, can't lie. Yeah, I performed out of my way. Man was doing a little two-step up on stage because I only just clocked. I was like, I can't sing the hook to this, like in a live show, so I just got everyone two-stepping. Everyone was just, you know what I'm saying? That looks like that. Wait, I was about to say but then that's X. I can't. You know what trend I'm talking about? That one. But they do that shit. I can't remember how the song was off the top of my head now. Alright, people. Enough about me. Our focus of today. A young'un called Lipz. Yeah? 15 tracks. Strong. Here goes D. Have you ever done that? Nah, levels, people. Have you ever done that on YouTube? You don't know what the lyrics are, so you just type in D da da D. Oh, that's jokes. Alright, let me get rid of that. Area baby. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tracks we haven't heard. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks that we have. Doesn't he have a video for Area Baby? The actual track, he has a video for it, don't he? I'm sure he does. Wait, hold tight. Because I'm on his official playlist on YouTube. But I'm sure he dropped a video for Area Baby. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, he does. So we'll react to the video there. Don't want to miss out on that. So yeah. Youngn and Lipz' Area Baby. Just a quick check in the chat. Who has heard this project? Who has not heard the project? If you haven't, are you like me where you've heard all of the singles but you just haven't listened to the album yet? Like, let me know. Is this your first time listening to the project with me, or have you already heard it? What's the chords, bro, for Blame Game on Guitar G? I'm not sure off the top of my head, but I can ask and I can find out. DM me on Insta. Only some songs you've heard it, haven't heard just the singles, heard the whole thing. Alright, so we got a mixed bag. Then. First time listening, but some people have heard it. Some Rules heard absolutely nothing. So you ain't heard anything from Youngn and Lipz, bro? What? Heard some singles, but most of them I haven't. First time. Alright, see, I like having a mix. I like people who know what this project's about. And I like people going into it blind. I like some people who just haven't heard of Youngn and Lipz. I like how we got a mix of everything. I like that. React to the Day 1 EP. We will possibly do that. I might have time tomorrow. No, I won't have time tomorrow. Maybe Monday. But that, even then, there's no promise on that one. Alright. Let's get into this, people. Let's get into this. Youngn and Lipz' Area, baby. 15 tracks to get through, so I'm glad he's not a lyricist kind of artist, because otherwise we'd be here for a very long time. But that's not to say that Youngn and Lipz can't be lyrical. He has a few nice lyrics here and there, but we know that Youngn and Lipz, what he brings to the table is melodies and how he delivers that. I need to get better with my musical terminology in terms of like vibratos and all of that. I need to get better with that kind of terminology, but he brings a lot of fucking melodies to the table. That's what I can say. He brings a vibe. Whether you something that Youngn and Lipz has, right, is the ability for me to react to a song of his and go, that's an alright track, that's a good track. Not 10 out of 10, that's a good 6.57 out of 10 track. That's a good track. And for me to then sit there and continue to listen to it multiple times a day for the next 2 weeks straight. Youngn and Lipz has that ability on me. He has that I'm gonna grow on you kind of thing. Like, nearly every single one of his songs gets better with time, in my opinion. Like, I've always enjoyed it over time more. I've always appreciated it more. So let's say this album today, let's say I come out of this saying it's a 7.5. That's pretty good, because that just tells me that down the line I might appreciate it more like an 8.5. You get what I'm saying? So I got big expectations of this. I can't lie. I thought Youngn and Lipz was going to be an artist to drop just an EP, but he's made this an album and he's put some of his classic songs on there, which I'm glad about. So yeah, let's get into it. Area, baby. This is the intro to the entire album right here. Oh, we got to turn it up. Wait. We'll go back 1 minute. So I forgot to turn it up on your end as well. So the music will be at normal volume now. Sorry, people. Turn that shit up. And we're here. There we go. We're in.
I'm not in love, but I got love for the streets. They said it wouldn't make a man out of me.
Right.
Staying cautious, I got my young in the sea. Taking my back and now I stack and repeat. I'm not in love, but I got love.
Is that Amu there? He has Capulet there.
They said it wouldn't make a man out of me. Staying cautious.
The video is moving mad fast. I'm trying to catch you in the video.
I got love for the streets. They said it wouldn't make a man out of me. Staying cautious, I got my young in the sea. Taking my back and now I stack and repeat. Yeah, remember back then, nobody looking out for you, gon' make your own bread. We used to play with flicks and knives, but now it's all lit. Facts I'm talking, don't think I'm playing, cause I don't care. Whoa.
I like the style of video.
Be the chosen, gotta be the biggest in the room. Lately noticing my opposition, watching what I do. So I keep my shoulders steady, case I need a stick and move. What you trying to prove? I promise that you're gonna catch the tooth. Feeling like I'm a dude with it. You know I'm smooth with it.
Yeah, Blue Boy there. Blue Boy's his brother, right? It looked like Capulet there. Is that not Capulet? Wait, no, Capulet wouldn't be there. Shit, I've only just clocked. Capulet wouldn't be in the video. My bad. There's no such thing as war around here.
My body's just too vicious. I'm on like
I don't get it. He ain't vicious. Nah.
get it confused, silly. If you look anymore, cause my body's just too vicious. I'm on like 4 missions, but aiming for one victim. Yeah, I keep it pretty, but that shit get ugly. Swear you left your mans, I seen him do the running. I just leave them nervous and I think it's funny. All about my business, all about my money. I'm not in love, but I got love for the streets.
I like this hook.
Make a man out of me. Staying cautious, I got my young innocent. Taking my back and now I stack and repeat. I'm not in love, but I got love for the streets. They say they wouldn't make a man out of me. Staying cautious, I got my young innocent. Taking my back and now I stack and repeat. They think I'm a hero, but I feel like villain. Caught up in the system, I don't do no loving. But I'm just
I ain't paused this much because it's just, this is a head nodder. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Listen, in this video, I have seen Capulet, I have seen Amu, I have seen NASA Nova. Yeah? I have seen IAmChazza, I have seen Zig, I have seen Matt, I have seen Morgan Freeman. They are 7 people I've seen in this video. You can't tell me otherwise.
I don't do no trusting. What up to my mother, man, we came from nothing. Gotta watch it, so I keep it where I go. Nobody wanna throw it down, I'd rather take a soak. So if they tryna come for me, I might just let it blow. No, I don't like to do the verbal, make you wipe your nose. Say you really do it, but it's way over time. I got pain inside my feelings, I got murder on my mind. Tryna test my patience, you can wait in the line. I'm an aerial, baby, I was made for this life. I'm not in love, but I got love for the streets. They said it wouldn't make a man out of me.
I really like this hook. I don't think the verses are that special, to be fair. But it is important, though. And I'll come to that at the very end. But I think it is very important. There's no rules. Shout out Specs Gonzalez. Listen, whilst we finish out this song, can you just tell me who you've seen in this video? Yeah? Who have you seen in the video? Thank you. Tell me who you see, then. Tell me who you see. Oh, he punched the screen. I thought he punched the shoebox. Why are you punching up the screen, big man? I know you lost 3-0 on FIFA, but that doesn't mean you get to do what... Nah, man. Wind me up. Why?
They said it wouldn't make a man out of me. Staying cautious, I got my young innocent. Taking my back and now I stack and repeat.
Move Studios. Yordi. Alright, and I'm gonna just pause it there where we can see all of the credits. I've seen Hasabul. Borgir. Yeah, you see me in the video. Lana Rose. Why not? Pretty sure YP is Listen. Yeah, there's nothing crazy special about them verses, but the reason they're important because it sets the tone for the album. He's basically like, look, I've come from the streets. I've come from a certain area. I've come from a specific place in life where they don't want to see you prevail. They don't want to see you get out of the hood. And you know what I've gone and done? I've gone and done it. And you know what I want to do? I want to bring my people with me. So I think that, again, this is the kind of track that I don't love now, but may grow on me over time. That hook is amazing, by the way. That is definitely the most standout thing, which you could argue that's what a hook should do. It should be the standout thing of a track. I know that's a really basic and obvious thing to say, but that's what it delivers here, right? Yeah, I said it right before React. There ain't going to be mad lyricism and this, that, and the other. It's going to be a lot of vibes. So don't feel mad if I don't pause it and wheel it back the same way I would with certain other artists. But I think that's very important. I think that sets the tone very, very nicely for this project. Yeah. I've seen Sydney, I've seen London and NYC. All I'm seeing is puffer jackets and a whole lot of gang. You know, like that? Uh-huh. Alright. So we can close that now. So that was Area Baby. So that was that track there. Yeah. Calm. So then we can just go straight to the next track then, yeah? Alright, boom. Visions, track 2. Track 2. Imagine while watching this and all of you. Listen, man. If Youngn Lipz is watching this, man, he ain't I don't think he's a sensitive guy like that, man. I'm sure he could handle a joke like that. But I don't know. I've been known to piss off artists in the past, even saying shit like that. So
I have a vision, I swear I'ma get it in fact, we're gonna I know that they hate it, and know it ain't phasing. I just focus on me, tryna stay on that grind even when we are balling. Gotta get it alright, by the end of the night. I have a vision, I swear I'ma get it in fact, we're gonna I know that they hate it, and know it ain't phasing. I just focus on me, tryna stay on that grind even when we are balling. Gotta get it alright, by the end of the night.
Alright. Vision. So I like where he's going with it. So he says, right, area baby, this is where I'm from. Visions, right. Now, this is what I want to do going forward now. I want to make something, yeah? Alright.
By the end of the night, you're gonna feel more than twice. If you were down with the creams, so you're down for this life. Little boy, you gon' fall, getting stuck in a hole.
That, you know what? He's nailed that riff right there.
You were down with the creams, so you're down for this life. Little boy, you gon' fall.
I was close to trying to recreate that there. I can't lie.
Getting stuck in a hole. For the stories you told, should've left it alone. So I almost took it so. Shouldn't speak on it more. I just can't stand where they lie and they talk. Say it again and I'm kicking out doors. Press me a blood that I'm coming for more. Evil intention on what I endorse. If it's my fam, then I'll hope I default. Talking it up, catch just whip like a horse. I'm just praying for better days. I was sending it up, but it is what it is. Doing things I can't say. I don't speak on it much, gotta watch for a P. Little boy trying to entertain. Keep on talking a big, gon' catch a clip, best stay up being lane. Running you down on the game and play. So my mom, I think I'm insane. Still trying to make a way. Devil trying to play the same game. Had another battle maybe yesterday. On my shoes still with the old stains. From
that comment caught my eye very, very quickly there. Sounds exactly the same as the previous track in my opinion. All love. It is the same lane as the last track. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. And you know what? I thought about this coming into this today. I thought about this morning before I started the stream. How much is Youngn Lipz gonna diversify himself? Yeah, let's look. Maybe we'll go through track by track what we know so far, and we'll go through how much diversity there could potentially be on this project, right? And then we'll have a discussion about whether you want the same thing from Lipz and you're happy to hear 15 tracks of that, or whether you want to hear some diversity. We'll get to that. It's another head nodder, to be honest. And Mason, that is another very important. I want to get to the end of this track, so we're at a good point to have this discussion, but they're two very important comments. We're going to come back to them.
in the trash, ain't no looking.
We're gonna come back to
I ain't
that.
trying to see the cage. They ain't gonna serve the play. Blues trying to march in. I ain't saying nothing. Coming to the coffin, cause it when it's bluffing. Say talking, I don't trust him. Only if you do it often. If it ain't really forgotten, no, it ain't my problem. I have a vision, I swear I'ma get it in fact, we're gonna I know that they hate it, and know it ain't phasing. I just focus on me, trying to stay on that grind even when we are balling. Gotta get it alright, by the end of the night.
It's a very acoustic feel to this track for the most part. Like, you still got 808s in there and whatnot. You still got them bouncy, trap drums. But I like the guitar, the acoustic guitar feel to this.
I have a vision, I swear I'ma get it in fact, we're gonna
I like a Spanish guitar or something.
I know that they hate it, and know it ain't phasing. I just focus on me, trying to stay on that grind even when we are balling. Gotta get it alright, by the end of the night. I was standing there, but I'm on now. Ice glistening like the whole town. I was hopping counters with the bro now. There was big stages with a big crowd. Don't get caught in the mix for attention. Ain't been doing this stuff for a minute. Slow it down, got you all in your feelings. Why you mad that I'm still independent? Don't mind me, I'm running it up. Keep going, get going back to the stuff. All love for the ones in the dust. I remember when push gonna shove. I remember all the late nights and the long roads. Car hard, but my heart froze. Don't worry, so I can't lose. Keep it going till I can't move. I have a vision, I swear I'm don't mind me, I'm running it up. Keep going, get going back to the stuff. All love for the ones in the dust. I remember when push gonna shove. I remember all the late nights and the
I remember when push came to shove. I remember when shit really had to happen. Like, do you man up? Like, what do you do in them situations?
long roads, hard, but my heart froze. Don't worry, so I can't lose. Keep it going till I can't move. I have a vision, I swear
So he has motivations for why he's doing what he's doing. He has his reasons for why he's so hungry to make this work.
I know that they hating, and know it ain't phasing. I just focus on me trying to stay on that grind even when we are balling. Gotta get it all right by the end of the night. I have a vision, I swear I'ma get it in fact we're gonna I know that they hating, and know it ain't phasing. I just focus on me trying to stay on that grind even when we are balling.
Lipz has done it once or twice before.
Get it all right by the end of the night. I have a vision, I swear I'ma get it in fact we're gonna I just focus on me trying to stay on that grind even when we are balling.
Alright. I like that track. I quite like it. Again, it's a that is a prime example of a track that right now, yeah, I like it. Let's go back to that tomorrow. Let's go back to it the day after. Like that kind of discussion. Right. Literally, I'm just gonna open up a window in my room real quick, and then we're gonna have a discussion. Oh, shit is raining outside. Raining. All right, let's have a discussion based on Jimmy's comment from earlier and Mason's comment. So Jimmy was saying, let me scroll up a little bit just to get the exact words. I don't want to misquote him. Right, he said earlier in the song, sounds exactly the same as the previous track, in my opinion, but it's all love. Mason then said it's another head nodder, to be honest. Yeah. All right, so it's a calm song. I think that there's going to be people that know what they want from Lipz, right? They want this bouncy trap melodic vibe. Because he does it so well. The best at doing it in Australia. The best at doing this. And it's not a lane that's heavily flooded in Australia. If you went to America, yeah, there's a lot of artists. It's a sound that dominates that market, yeah? And in the UK, there's still a strong scene for this kind of lane. And it's very interesting that he actually collaborates with IAmChazza on the second to last track of the project, because that's, you know, that's who's one of the pioneers, maybe, no, one of the people at the top of that lane, regardless, let's say, right? Personally, I think Youngn and Lipz has enough to diversify his content. And I want to hear him diversify his content. If I'm just gonna do something real quick. I'm just gonna bring this up so ideally you lot can see it as well. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. No, can I just have it as the, yeah, there we go. Just as the playlist. So I don't know how well you can see on the small screen that I've got. Tell you what, for a second, just for a second, let's go over to here, because you might be able to see a little bit easier. There you go, right? So we've heard Area Baby right at the top. Let's get rid of, is it that one I need to get rid of? You know what, never mind. Silent, we know what he brings. That was his second track, weren't it? Misunderstood is the classic everyday set. See, those three there, they're three. Everyday and Say It aren't that far apart from each other now that I think about it. Misunderstood is different to Say It, though. Broken Home is a different vibe. So you know what? Lipz basically does the same thing, but diversifies his subject matter. That's what he can do. That's what Youngn and Lipz can do. He can diversify his content. Why is my thing frozen? No, why are you doing this, man? Wait, I don't know if you man can hear me, but my thing is bugging out right now. Yo, we good? Was my thing frozen there? It's frozen on mine. I couldn't use nothing. Alright, either way, I'm going to keep talking. I think Youngn and Lipz has enough within him to diversify his content. Yeah, I think he does. I think he has enough to diversify his content. But it'll be interesting to see how it goes on, because in terms of hearing it one single at a time, I've enjoyed it, but over the whole project, does it then become repetitive? I want to find out for myself. Momentarily, but all good now. Yeah, we're running smooth now. All right, let's continue anyway for now. I just wanted to address that, just kind of say, like, yeah, we know what Lipz brings to the table, but will he bring anything different at any point? Silent, when he was working with Crazy Visions. Lipz can become a feature king, but I don't want him to. I want Youngn and Lipz to collaborate more because you look at this project and there's only one collab here. Yeah, with IAmChazza, which I'm sure from his perspective is very difficult to pass up, right? But I hope that the whole gang shit and area codes don't get in the way too much of who he's going to work with, because the potential of some of the features he could have could be crazy good. But at the same time, I don't want him to be known as that guy who just does bare features. I want him to establish his name on his own, which he has done so far, and I want it to stay that way. I want his best music to be his, not his features. There are a few artists in this world that I love them when they're featuring, but I don't love their original music. A very different kind of artist, but Rick Ross is like that for me. Rick Ross on a feature verse is immaculate. Most of his original music I don't actually love like that though. So it depends who you are. There can be artists like that. Whereas you got the opposite, someone like Black Bear, for example. Oh, you can't see, but Black Bear is an artist that I love his solo work, but I don't love his feature work for the most part. So, yeah. All right, let's keep moving anyway. Do you hear the auto-tune? Yes, I do. Listen, if you... You know what? I'm not even going to try to explain it. Just, if you've engineered, mixed and mastered, or even sat the sessions, you'll hear a massive difference between auto-tune and not auto-tune. You can hear the difference, and auto-tune is not a bad thing. Can we make that very, very clear? Using a pitch corrector is not a bad thing. The man can sing now, 100%.
Just write it out for my own, do it for my blush. Why you gonna speak about it, but in person you don't want none. All of my youngins, they ready to splash me and do.
December 2019, right? Is this how long ago it was? It's mad. Blue Boy.
None of my G's ready with the steel X to the drum. Coming from a lot of grits. Youngin trying to chase a brick. Laying at the liberty. They trying to take the pin. Say, cause my soul's down. Looking for a pad to flip. Ready to put my mind around. Finish cause I started it. I need to really go focus and get it. Mad in my mind, I don't care what you feeling. I'm trying to chase it back up to the ceiling. I'm trying to keep the fakes up from the realest. Yeah. I do not want them knowing how you live. No, if you cross me, ain't no forgiving. Shrug on my shoulder, fuck it, now I'm gone. I stay silent, but with it. If you asked me, did it. Middle finger to system. I don't trust me for a minute. For a fact, you don't know. Cause you blind from the killers. With your pickle and love.
The handshake. That's right.
Came from the bottom line. Know what it really is.
Got moves though. Yeah, you can. Alright, listen. I'm sure when I did the reaction at the time, I was like, my man's on his Chris Brown shit. It's Usher back. You know, like that.
I'm just trying to find my way back home. There's too many, I just can't say no. Man, I'm feeling like
I wonder why this track goes here in the order of things. Why is this here? Is this because it's more in the hood mindset kind of thing? I'm presuming that's what it is. Maybe. But then wouldn't Broken Home go nearer the start? I don't know. Be interesting to find out why things are where they are. Nearly 4 million views now. As if Misunderstood ain't on like 10 plus, but still.
I stay silent but with it. If you asked me, did it. Middle finger to system. I don't trust me for a minute. For a fact you don't know. Cause you blind from the killers.
Right.
With your pickle alone now. Is yourself a really
gone bigger massively.
Know what it really is. Know when to trust, know when to bluff. Now they get out of here. Free game doing time. I ain't seen all these. Learn from the
just trying to find my way back home. Silent still holds up. Still holds up in my opinion. It does remind me though that it's not his best work though. I think he's definitely grown as an artist since his first couple tracks. Like Misunderstood is obviously such a hit, and nostalgia will be the thing that holds us to that track. No matter where Lipz goes in his career, if you've been about since Misunderstood dropped, the first song he ever dropped, there's always going to be a part of you that says that's your favorite song of his, or at least it's in your top 3 or top 5. Yeah, so there's always going to be that element for us if we was there from the start. You understand? To be able to be it holds a place in our heart, and that's the case for any artist. If you was there when 1-4 dropped The Message, that's always going to have a place in your heart. If you was there when Chill dropped One Breath One Take, it's always going to hold a place in your heart because that was a moment. Yeah, but it does remind us that since I think Silent was his second track, maybe his third, but I'm pretty sure it was his second track, we've come a long way since still. So yeah, Jimmy, have a good one, bro. Falcons. That's what this one's called.
I know they speak about me. Rolling through that 6. I know they speak about.
I like how he let that. He waited half a bar before he come in there. Ready? 2, 3. No, he wait 3/4 of a bar before he come in. Like, hear it. 2, 3.
I know they speak about me. Rolling through that 6, I got that thing around me. I can trust the bitch, she gonna speak about me. I remember I was lost, but now I'm feeling found it. Yeah, your boy was at the bottom, but I'm in.
I like. No, wait, pull this back. I like this. I like this, and I've seen a couple people say their favorite track. You know what? I like this so far. I know we're only at the hook, but I like it.
I know they speak about me. Rolling through that 6, I got that thing around me. I can trust the bitch, she gonna speak about me. I remember I was lost, but now I'm feeling found it. Yeah, your boy was at the bottom, but I'm in the mountain. I was going for some dramas, felt like I was drowning.
You got Lipz providing his vocals in his mid-range. You've got the 808s providing the lows, and then you got this like really high pitch. I think it's piano.
Was at the bottom, but I'm in the mountain.
Yeah, with like a really short attack and a really short, not delay, reverb or whatever at the end. Like really short. It's like very, very, very subtle, but I like it. There's just, yeah, I like this. Wait, does it say who's produced this one? Low-Key. Shout out Low-Key. And Open Till Late. I think Low-Key was the executive producer, but I think Open Till Late produced the actual track itself. Is that I think that's fair. Shout out, man. I like this.
I was going for some dramas, felt like I was drowning. I'm not bothered with a phony, you can do the clown. And I ran it up untouchable, something like the Falcons. I know they plied in on me, they say I'm taking over. I done some things up in the past, my heart a little colder. As I got older, Youngn got a little bolder. I'm trying to do it for my blood, I so already told ya. Gotta keep that motive, gotta.
So I did things in my younger days, in my younger age that come back to bite me now. Almost like I've got people plotting on me, especially after seeing my success. So maybe that would have been an interesting, just based on that lyric there, that would have been interesting to put that in after maybe Misunderstood or even one of the later tracks. But I guess between that and Silent, he established himself very, very quickly. And just basically saying like, yo, because of certain situations, my heart's a little colder now, you know? It's interesting.
I'm trying to do it for my blood, I so already told ya. Gotta keep that motive, gotta keep that focus. I can't let it stop, I'm trying to beat that process. But I was put in just to fail, now I'm feeling chosen. You can make another me, or no, we don't be close.
Don't chat to me about too much auto-tune. Look at T-Pain. Full stop. And oh, by the way, I mean that in a good way, by the way. As in, T-Pain can actually sing, and stylistically, that's what he chose to do. YL can sing. Stylistically, he chooses to use the auto-tune, and that makes it just easier listening and easier for us as an audience to sing along with. Especially with the amount of riffs and runs this guy does. I would say this though, since knowing that Lipz can sing, it would be nice to hear him do an acoustic version of one of his tracks. I will say that. Something like Broken Home, I would love to hear an acoustic version of that. That is something, if Lipz did something like that, I would have a lot of respect for him. I already do. That would, I can't lie, a lot of respect.
Beat that process, but I was put in just to fail. Now I'm feeling chosen. You can make another me, or no, we don't. I flowed when I was in the deep. Lost my mama to the streets. Nights I swear I didn't sleep. Searching for that family tree. Gloves are off cause hands dirty. Pray to God they make them clean. Now
You say nights I'd lose sleep looking through my family tree.
another me, or no, we don't. I flowed when I was in the deep. Lost my mama to the streets. Nights I swear I didn't sleep. Searching for that family tree. Gloves are off cause hands dirty.
What are you saying for searching for their family tree? Is he saying like because I was out looking for their, I don't know.
Pray to God they make them clean. Now I'm on a new journey. Trying to find my way.
He has a video. Alright, I need to check that. Because I know he's done it once or twice on his Instagram, but I mean like an official thing that he puts out.
Fast ain't too perfect, but I'm following and know the dream. Had to leave a few behind, I still got love for older team. Know that this ain't what I wanted, but I got a hold of me. I cannot forget the hands expressing to you on the bed. I know they speak about me. Rolling through that six, I got that thing around me. I can trust the bitch, she
And
gonna
he's doubling up in his highs.
speak about me. I remember I was lost, but now I'm feeling founded. Yeah, your boy was at the bottom, but I'm in the mountain. I was going through some dramas, felt like I was drowning. I'm not bothered with a phony, you can do the clowning. I ran it up untouchable, I'm soaring like the Falcons. I know they speak about me. Rolling through that six, I got that thing around me. I can trust the bitch, she gonna speak about me. I remember I was lost, but now I'm feeling founded. Yeah, your boy was at the bottom, but I'm in the mountain. I was going through some dramas, felt like I was drowning. I'm not bothered with a phony, you can do the clowning. I ran it up untouchable, I'm soaring like the Falcons.
I agree, you know. I really like this song. I really like this song. And his signature ad-lib. I really like that. Got a bouncing J. Take care, bro. Take care. Pablo, they're in two different lanes, man. It's difficult to compare. They're in two different lanes. His acoustic video is on Studio Concert channel. He does acoustic 4 of his songs. Alright. I might need to check that still. I need to check that one. Alright. We're gonna have a little water break for a sec, yeah? Just a little drink. So if you need to go to the toilet, you need to get a drink, all of that, feel free to. Now, just a quick question that I'm gonna ask. Out of the first four, only the first 4 tracks, Area Baby, Visions, Silent, and Falcons, which one's your favorite? I'm gonna say Falcons so far. So far, I'd say that's my favorite still. But man said a bong break. That's crazy. What I'm gonna just do real quick. I'm just. You know what? No, I don't need to do that. Let me go back. I'm just gonna run that song one more time while I go get some water. Yeah. Let me know yours. Literally 2 minutes. 2-minute break, guys.
I know they speak about me. Rolling through that six, I got that thing around me. I can trust the bitch, she gonna speak about me. I remember I was lost, but now I'm feeling founded. Yeah, your boy was at the bottom, but I'm in the mountain. I was going through some dramas, felt like I was drowning. I'm not bothered with a phony, you can do the clowning. I ran it up untouchable, I'm soaring like the Falcon. I know they plied in on me, they say I'm taking over. I done some things up in the past, my heart a little colder. As I got older, Youngn got a little bolder. I'm tryna do it for my blood, I so already told ya. Gotta keep that motive, gotta keep that focus. I can't let it stop, I'm tryna beat that process. But I was put in just to fail, now I'm feeling chosen. You can make another me, or no, we don't. I flowed when I was in the deep. Lost my mama to the streets. Nights I swear I didn't sleep. Searching for that family tree. Gloves are off cause hands dirty. Pray to God they make them clean. Now I'm on a new journey, tryna find my way to peace. Past ain't too perfect, but I'm following and know the dream. Had to leave a few behind, I still got love for all the team. Know that this ain't what I wanted, but I got a hold of me. I cannot forget the hands expressing to you on the bed. I know they speak about me. Rolling through that six, I got that thing around me. I can trust the bitch, she gonna speak about me. I remember I was lost, but now I'm feeling founded. Yeah, your boy was at the bottom, but I'm in the mountain. I was going through some dramas, felt like I was drowning. I'm not bothered with a phony, you can do the clowning. I ran it up untouchable, I'm soaring like the Falcon. I know they speak about me. Rolling through that six, I got that thing around me. I can trust the bitch, she gonna speak about me. I remember I was lost, but now I'm feeling found it. Yeah, your boy was at the bottom, but I'm in the mountain. I was going through some dramas, felt like I was drowning. I'm not bothered with the phony, you can do the clowning. I ran it up untouchable, I'm soaring like the Falcon.
Alright, boom. It's a good song, man. I really like that. Give that the thumbs up that it deserves. Braid your hair, Lipz. Yeah, nah, I don't think that's for me, big man. I'll give it another 30 seconds just for the people who are coming back. Falcons, Area Baby. They're the two answers we got. Area Baby for the hook. Yeah, you know, it is a good hook still. Reckon 2022 he'll blow up in the US, more mainstream like Kid Laroi. Remember, Kid Laroi went out to the US though. Would it take Youngn and Lipz to actually go out there to be able to do that? Maybe. Maybe. Day 1 EP is better. Is that what you reckon, yeah? I ain't heard it though. I ain't heard it. I will be getting around to Day 1's EP. Probably Monday. If not, I might have to find another time. But I'm gonna be filming something that starts from tomorrow for like 2 weeks. I'm filming every single day, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Start with the name JR Lipz. Is that a true story? Is that some mad nickname that I'm just being mad ignorant to? I don't know. Featuring Fetty Wap. Could you imagine? 2015 Fetty Wap. Not Fatty Wap. Fuck that. Fetty Wap. Might not be able to get into the US. Is Lipz one of them man who are troubled by legal issues and all of that? Was that his old name? Swear. Can someone confirm that for me? Or am I being wind? Or we just got to wind up. Yeah. See, and if I was auto-tuned, hey, you never know. Alright, let's crack on, people. Let's crack on. Let's do this, man. There's on Pistol Pete and Enzo under the name J. Back in the day, yeah? Mad. I like the Victorious track. That's a good track that they did more recently on the Finals EP. Shout out Pistol Pete and Enzo, man. This track is called No Love. Track number 5. Oh, mama. I'm gonna look out for that, actually.
Ain't no love in the street. Back then we was starving to eat.
Very compressed on the mix. Very compressed vocals.
Ain't no love in the street. Back then we was starving to eat. I was down at the bottom of the reef. I was on the road and you was still asleep. Stressing over green, but now I get it free. Changing up the city, now they notice me. Blame you better, but you never seen the streets. When I'm random, man, they fall like autumn leaves.
Right, it has like a dance hall drum pattern with an electric guitar and then trap 808s.
Notice me. Blame you better, but you never seen the streets. When I'm random.
Who produced this? Beats with Chef and Low-Key. I don't know what to make of it. There's like 3 or 4 different genres in one. I like it, don't get me wrong, I rate it. I just don't know what to make of it. Like, it's mad. Right, let's go again.
Ain't no love in the street. Back then we was starving to eat. I was down at the bottom of the reef. I was on the road and you was still asleep. Stressing over green, but now I get it free. Changing up the city, now they notice me. Blame you better, but you never seen the streets. When I'm random, man, they fall like autumn leaves. Ain't no love in the street. Back then we was starving to eat. I was down at the bottom of the reef. I was on the road and you was still asleep. Stressing over green, but now I get it free. Changing up the city, now they notice me. Blame you better, but you never seen the streets. When I'm random, man, they fall like autumn leaves. Do you hear me? Can you listen? Growing up, spell memo on Christmas. I was up on the street with.
Growing up, us.
Do you hear me? Can you listen? Growing up, spell memo on Christmas.
Did you say growing up? I swear I made my own Christmas.
I was up on the street with a wish list, and my brother, him and God is my witness. I remember them days in the system, saying me but a man on a mission. Free my bros at the cage that I'm missing. Man, I swear that my team never listen. We come from the trenches, I'ma speak for them. Oh, you got us, you're the only helping them. They gon' come around, but they ain't really friends. Blues are here to help, I don't want them away. I know we all gotta work, yeah. All of my sessions still lurking. If I do catch up, I'll pull my block, hit the clutch and then break, cause we swerving. Ain't no love in the street. Back then, we was starving to eat. I was down at the bottom of the reef. I was on the road and you was still asleep. Stressing over green, but now I get it free. Changing up the city, now they notice me. Claim you better, but you never seen the streets. When I'm random, man, they fall like autumn leaves. Ain't no love in the street. Back then, we was
yeah, you know what, Aaron, I'm with you. I rate this one.
I was down at the
I like this one a lot, man.
I was on the road and you was still asleep. Stressing over green, but now I get it free. Changing up the city, now they notice me. Claim you better, but you never seen the streets. When I'm random, man, they fall like autumn leaves. Then the light out of the dark up here, I'm dreaming. So her light skin got me tripping, got me feeling. Got me feeling something I don't know believe. What you doing got a different hold on me. And she do the most and she ain't on her knees.
Now this is important. Am I right in saying this is the first time he's actually mentioning girls like that? Because so far we've had a lot of talking about road. We've talked about road this whole time. And then No Love, is this the transition into misunderstood everyday set where we're talking about females? This is a good transition. If so, this is a very good transition.
At the end, you gotta let a youngin' in. Ain't no love in the street. Back then, we was starving to eat. I was down at the bottom of the reef. I was on the road and you was still asleep. Stressing over green, but now I get it free.
An acoustic version of this, yeah. If you just had a guitar, just acoustic guitar, I'd like this.
Up the city, now they notice me. Claim you better, but you never seen the streets. When I'm random, man, they fall like autumn leaves. Ain't no love in the street. Back then, we was starving to eat. I was down at the bottom of the reef. I was on the road and you was still asleep. Stressing over green, but now I get it free. Changing up the city, now they notice me. Claim you better, but you never seen the streets. When I'm random, man, they fall like autumn leaves.
Alright then. Alright! Oh! Still gets me gassed every time. I like No Love as well. Falcons and No Love. Number 4 and 5. Like that. Alright, we're into an absolute stone cold classic now. Yeah? Understand, I don't know if you could, it's probably tiny on your screen, but 10 million views. 70k plus likes. This is different. And what do we need? A fall with a brick. Tell her come grab me a what?
Yeah. I need a fall with a brick. Tell her come grab me a stick.
It gets me gassed every time. Yeah. Misunderstood. What? Gets me gassed every time.
Yeah. I need a fall with a brick. Tell her go grab me a stick. Now she claiming that she love it, yeah. Get the roses by the dozen, yeah. Baby, take you out in public. Mess around until the sun is. I ain't playing, I ain't frontin'. Didn't start this up for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, like what's good. I can take you on trip, show you the hood. Ain't nobody gonna take you, I wish that they would. And I'm bad in the sack, cause I'm misunderstood.
Yeah. Yeah.
I pulled up on you, baby, like what's good. I can take you on trip, show you the hood. Ain't nobody gonna take you, I wish that they would. And I'm bad in the sack, cause I'm misunderstood. Yeah. I need a fall, tell her promise some more. Since you walk through the door, you been breaking this feeling, baby. Fuck around and you leaving, baby. Time is precious, can I keep me, baby? Maybe one day when it's you, my lady. Better check up and go see on the daily. Corners packing, now I'm hella faded. Not my missus, but it's me, she lazy. Pray that one day I can make the payment. I've been down for a minute, now I'm getting up. It ain't how the city, the young and be stuck. Speak on my name, but they won't say too much. I see him in club and they still show me love. Don't fuck with a fake, but they can't get enough. She give me the kitty and won't even fuss. Give me 2 minutes and I run amok. I ain't looking to shot it, she's lost. See that you nasty, see that you can't be, see that you cannot, see to get it past me.
One thing I'll say, and Silent reminded me of this as well. I think Youngn Lipz' clarity has gotten much better. Maybe it's a mixing and mastering thing, but I'd say his clarity has come a long way. The other thing that I've noticed a difference in, not so much in Misunderstood, but definitely was more of a thing in Silent, is listen to like No Love and Falcons, right? You can tell a big difference between the hook and the verses. In Silent, for example, it's the same energy throughout. Misunderstood is toned down a little bit. There's a little bit of a roller coaster effect, but that's because of how big the hook is, right? But I'd say that he's gotten better now with creating more of a roller coaster effect in terms of you can hear the difference in energy between his verses and his hooks. It might just be that he's using beats now that emphasize that more, though. That could be from a producer standpoint and how the songs are structured, though. There is a roller coaster effect here, but I'd say it's something that's gotten better. I'd say the way he can change his tone between verses and hooks, and I'd say his clarity has definitely gotten much better over time.
If you ever gonna let the past be, if this ain't what you wanna, leave it gladly. If I've been looking at you wrong, my badge. Last time you told me I can come and have it, now I really got you laughing. Pick you up and let me smash it, bust it, then I gotta dash it. Doing 150 in traffic, call me a savage.
Now that pussy living lavish.
I'm trying to find her a passage, but got the message. Told me go and get the package. I'm like Dennis the Menace, Serena with tennis.
We don't get no second chances.
Someone 166 up in the free, my brother took it. If you ain't know, better know this. I need a fuck with a brick, tell her go grab me a stick. Now she claiming that she love it, yeah. Get the roses by the dozen, yeah. Baby, take you out in public, mess around until the sun hits. I ain't playing, I ain't frontin'. Didn't start this off for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, like what's good. I can take you on trips, show you that hood. Ain't nobody gonna take you, I wish that they wouldn't. I'm bad in this sack, cause I'm misunderstood, yeah, yeah.
I need a fall.
Tell her, pour me some more. Since you walk through the door, you've been breaking it low.
Still holds up. It still holds up. Day One's project, we'll get to it soon, bro, but not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. I am excited to hear Misunderstood Part 2. I am very excited to hear that. Very excited to hear that. I can't hear IAmChazza on this. Okay. We'll see. I don't want no spoilers about it. I don't. Gonna be crazy. I don't know. We'll have to see, won't we? Alright, another song that we've heard before every day. So again, it's another one that we're going to kind of cruise through for the most part. But I like, even if we've heard the tracks, you can't just skip over it, people. Whenever you listen to albums and projects, yeah, it's super important that at least for the first time of listening through, that you go through every track with the artist. Like, even if you've heard it before, go through it. Then after then, if you know that you've absolutely rinsed the single and you don't want to hear it again, that's fine. Skip over it, listen to the new ones, you know, pick apart what you like from the album. But please, when you listen to projects, please listen through. One, not on shuffle. That is the biggest criminal offense in music, I think, to today. And I don't blame people. And again, you do what you want. It's your life. Yeah? Do what you want. It's your life. But don't shuffle albums. If you got respect, man, listen to it in order. Especially artists that you know are delivering concept albums, especially those ones. And secondly, yeah, don't skip over anything for the first time through. And then after that, do what you want. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why, yeah. She gon' pull up to the side of the road. Suck it up, she dripping down to her toes. Remember when
I've only just clocked one of my favorite Youngn Lipz songs is not on this album. Don't ask me why it's only just clicked in my head now. Where's the other side? I'm from the other side, place that they can't go. I let this team fly. It's a hello. Where's that song, blood? Has he ever mentioned anything on Instagram or anything like that? Has he ever said why that track didn't make it and these ones did? I rate Other Side. Other Side is arguably like my second favourite song of his. Maybe third by now. Misunderstood, Broken Home. Probably my top two. I really like Other Side though. So yeah. I don't know. Has he ever said anything about that? Youngn Lipz gotten fat. He ain't gotten fatter. He might just be eating good now.
When I told her I need a phone, now she's chicken, she can wait for the call. I ain't tripping, have your chick bag. I've been set up on a new pad. Nunu got me wanting Mustang. Dripping Gucci on a new bag. Yeah, I got that good sex, good vibe. nice smile.
This was the track that you try released to get the TikTok trend going, innit?
No ties, real life, so realize eyes on me. That's both eyes. Shout out to with that one.
Other Side is better than this track every day. Maybe it didn't do the views that you wanted. Wait, now I'm too curious. Blood, there's no way. Other Side 2.4. This got 2.4, so it got the same amount of views. So it ain't a views thing. I don't know. I really don't know.
And that's it, to that's it, that's my dudes, that's my gang, that's my
I think it's better than this track.
And she gon' do what I say. I swear that I'm on the way. Pull around for the rest of the day. Little mama, she wanted to take. She too close and she tryna be bae. No, she holding something that a crazy, but I give her the high elevate. Not too long ago, they had her down. And I swear that they were running them out. They ain't phasing, took a trip around the town. Salmon looking cause he left for the front. Taking over and I'm running the town, but the opposition.
I don't know if Lipz needs to be one of them artists that needs to record line by line. The only reason I say that is because if you listen to him, he's the last word on each bar here, he's rushing. So he's saying, he's not pronouncing the full syllable. He's kind of rushing it. Listen back to those last couple lines, yeah? You'll hear that he's rushing the last lyric.
Salmon looking cause he left for the front. Taking over and I'm running the town, but the opposition, they don't like it. The sun you can. No, she holding something that a crazy, but I give her the high elevate. Not too long ago.
High elevate. Instead of high elevate. Because of his breathing patterns, he's kind of rushing it a little bit. Can you hear that?
No, she holding something that a crazy, but I give her the high elevate. Not too long ago, they had her down. And I swear that
the down was fine.
Running them out. They ain't phasing, took a trip around the town. Salmon looking.
Yeah, can you hear the difference between them two? Listen.
And I swear that they were running them out. They ain't phasing, took a trip around the town. Salmon looking cause he left for the front. Taking over and I'm.
It might be a flow thing, but then the previous two, Mason, he pronounced it fully and he run with that melody. I'm gonna do it one last time and then I'm gonna stop, yeah? I'm gonna do it one last time and then I'm gonna stop, yeah? One last time.
They ain't phasing, took a trip around the town. Salmon looking cause he left for the front. Taking over and I'm running the town, but the opposition, they don't like it. The sun, you can't help the people that don't wanna be found. I gotta leave and send my youngins around. I went off topic before what they say. We making moves and I'm trying to get paid. All of this love, but I feel like it's fake. She ain't real, I can do this all day. I'm the brother trying to get back to faith. Gotta make sure that my family's straight. Spinning out, but I know that it's face. Proving still, so don't speak on my name. I can never let that go. No, she don't do.
We have got crud in this chat. Mad. Crud in this chat. Love this.
Think I'm meant to give her toes. She might live in broken floors. Feeling like she do the most. And she looking past my flaws. Getting one up and we only beginning. I guess if you know then you know.
Yeah, you know what?
She gon'
Every Day is one of my least favorite tracks from him, and it's not even a bad track like that. But I don't love it, you know.
pull her to the side
I don't love
it. Suck it up, she dripping down to her toes. Remember when I told her I need a foe? Now she's drinking, she can wait for the call.
I mean,
I ain't tripping every.
We've just come off the. You know what? Maybe I'm just a little butthurt because Other Side isn't in here. But Other Side is a better track than this, in my opinion. I don't know. What would you, man, say? Do you like Every Day or do you prefer Other Side? What do you think? Go on, ask your question then, innit? Fire it off.
Dripping Gucci on a new bed. Yeah, I got that good sex, good vibe, nice smile, no ties, real life, so realize eyes on me. That's both eyes. Shout out to with that one and that's six to that six. That's my dudes, that's my gang, that's my squad, that's my guys. She a bad bitch from the west side.
Doesn't miss in my opinion. No, you know what I said about replay value and going back. I don't think I went back to this song that much, you know. If Other Side was on this album, where would you put it? I'd put it near the start. I'd put it right after Visions or right after Area Baby. It's talking about where he's from, innit? I'm from the other side, place that they can't go. I let this team fly. You see a halo. I see they plotting on me. I see the tension. What the fuck? Listen, man, that's a better song than this. I'm telling you. Yeah. Still love the ad-lib though. Yeah. I think, yeah, I think other side's better. We're at to Forte. We had to do him on the last stream, but I still ain't checked out his album, to be fair. It's another project I need to sit down and listen to. Shout out Forte. I heard Peckham is rough. Yeah. But listen, anywhere in London is, innit? Listen, nowhere is safe, nowhere is as bad as you think. That's just London, innit? Like, yeah, man. It is pouring down outside. Other side stands better by itself. Maybe. Where do you see Youngn and Lipz' career going? Wherever he wants it to go. As long as the man markets himself the right way and has the right team around him, I think he'll be fine. Someone made the comment earlier he could branch out to the US. Yes, but I don't want to see him do that. I'd rather see him... You know what? No, let me take that back. Because I don't want to just limit him to Australia either. If he has the ability to do what Kid Laroi has, then fair enough. I think the difference is, though, Kid Laroi didn't get... Kid Laroi didn't have the area troubles that Youngn and Lipz has. As much as Laroi wants to do the whole one from the hood, obviously there's been all the theories proving that he's not, etc, etc. But I know Lipz is a little bit more caught up in it than Laroi was. So I don't know if that's going to be the thing that holds him back. Family in London. Do you know what part of London, bro? Where'd you get those albums on your wall? UFOs. UK stayed at Coventry. That place was... yeah, there ain't much going on in Coventry. Can't lie. There ain't much going on in Coventry. Why I was parting ways with Biordi? I don't think so. I think Biordi are a good team. Biordi are a very serious team. I don't sleep on Biordi, but I don't know if he got approached by a big label or something. It depends. It depends on what he feels in his heart, innit? If you're like 1-4, I keep bringing you 1-4. You might want to stay with your team because that's the team that's been with you since the start. You might do a Conor McGregor and stay with your John Kavanagh, who's been there from the start, and you want to rise up through the ranks and learn with them. Or you might jump and go to a team Alpha Male or something like that and join the big boys. Or where it's already set, you know? It depends. There's positives and negatives to both. I don't know enough about that side of the industry to speak on it myself, though. Kid Laroi came from struggle. Yeah, he come from struggle, but he didn't have legal issues like Lipz has, to my knowledge. Allegedly. Created the drill scene, but will hold back Oz rap potential in the future. Yeah, it's the same with fucking OFB and fucking N9. Like Tion Wayne and Heady 1. Like, they're beefing each other, but if them man linked up, could you imagine? That's just been an age-old thing, though. If I plan on coming to Oz, yeah, if they let me in the country. Right now, you're what are you man saying? You're not letting no one in until 2023 or something. Listen, man, I ain't got a chance at the moment. Reckon he'd be good with UK artists? I want to see what he does with the IAmChazza one for sure. But yeah, can't see why not. Kid Laroi's an industry plant. Okay, he's still delivering. That's what I say about industry plants. I know what you mean. I hear what you're saying, but still, to keep up with everything that kid has to do, I still rate it. Because us man still couldn't do that. Not at that rate. Bro, what comment is that, bro? That's crazy. Right, say it. We've heard now, say it is one of them commercial ones like every day, but I prefer this a lot more though. There's something about this song that is a lot more likable. Back in lockdown again, yeah, listen. That is fucked.
Say it like you want it, yeah.
Caught up in that moment, yeah.
Trying to keep that focus, hit you on it low. Now she think I'm chosen, yeah. You are so important, baby. Don't think that you know it, yeah. Going with the flow, trying to fix what's broke.
What does industry plant mean? When you take someone and you basically put them in the position like they're famous. So often compared to people who don't have great talent. Like they're mediocre at best, but because of their marketing and the money that's put behind them, the industry plants them at the top. So an industry plant is someone who didn't earn their way to the position they're in. It's because of the people that they knew, or because of their label, or because of certain people behind closed doors managed to get them to that position. They're typically accused of buying views, buying followers, and basically seeming a lot bigger than what they actually are. I don't think that's the case with Leroy, but I can see where people are coming from. He's definitely been marketed the right way, 100%, but there's a difference between really good marketing and an industry plant. I don't think you can say that Leroy has no talent. I don't think you... Iggy Azalea was an industry plant. 100%. Oh, I'm sitting by that one. 100%. I think Leroy's in a different lane to that though. That's what I think. But either way, we're not here for that. We're here for Lipz, so. I could be the one that's gonna show you off, or be the one that's gonna do the most and take you far away from here, but this would have benefited so much more from clubs being open. 100%, I agree with you. You don't know it yet, but we're floating, babe. Heard you wanna take a ride with your best friend. Let you grab a hold of mine and texting. Yeah, imagine, bro. Imagine. I'm just trying to see where you go later. All them stars that you. Leroy has more talent than Youngn and oh, that's a hot take. I'm gonna write this down. We're gonna film an episode of hot takes this week. I want to come back to that. I want to go away and think about that one before I answer that, Fly. YL. Oh, I don't know, man. That's a spicy one. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with you though, bro. Just, I think there's different things that you have to consider. There's things that you have to consider there. Nah, you've rattled me, man. I'm gonna keep moving because you've rattled me. They just hate us. I'ma do it for my young until I make it. I ain't paying no attention because they faking. Now we're doing other things and they notice. Had no reason to keep up with going. We don't fall around here, I ain't bluffing. Say it like you want it, yeah. Caught up in that moment, babe. Trying to keep that focus, hit you when it low. Now she think I'm chosen, yeah. You are so important, baby. Don't think that you know it, yeah. Going with the flow, trying to fix what's broke. Too late for that sorry, yeah. Ooh, na na yeah. Ooh, na na yeah. Na 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 yeah. I think Say It is one of Lipz's most simple songs. Like, he made this for the mainstream audience. He made this for radio. I know that's not, we don't think like that nowadays as modern artists, yeah, but that's the term I'm going to use. You've made for radio, yeah? But the songwriting ability here is a lot better than Everyday. You want it, put it on me. Don't keep ignoring. I'll give you the sound one of the two. Personally, who would you... I'd sign Leroy, but Leroy's just a bigger international name for that. That's the... Actually, you know what? No. Oh, see, you're asking good questions, man. Bruh, the rain is coming down outside. Doing these things, but I'm trying to focus. Too many problems, but I gotta solve them. I keep you close so you're stressing. We can slow it down with undressing. Be a teacher for the day, give you lessons. It still ain't one of his better songs. I'm just saying it's one of his most catchy. This isn't one of Lipz's best songs, but I can't sit here and say I haven't played the shit out of this song. Do things they don't see, but I know this. Oh, I can't believe how yet I've stolen. So you never see yourself with nobody like me. I just gotta let her say it, they know where to find me. Everyone doing their white girl dances. You know that exhilarating shit like this. Bare girls dancing like this to the club like this. You know what I'm saying? Bare dances like that.
Now she think I'm chosen, yeah. You are so important, baby. Don't think that you know it, yeah.
Like even that, come on, let's be real. Look at how Lipz is dancing in Silent and look at how he's dancing in this. Silent, he was doing all kinds of shapes and shuffles and yeah, all kind of handshakes. Now look here.
You are so important, baby. Don't think that
What's this? Blood, nah, man, wind me up. As if he weren't in Silent doing all sorts of Chris Brown. And now who's he looking like? Katy Perry. Wind me up, man. What? Nah, come on, man. I like this song, but that is a very good point.
Fix what's broke, so late for that sorry, yeah.
Na na na, yeah. Na na na, yeah. Na na na, yeah. Favorite song from YO? Work it. Jumper is coming hard. Skinny Legends. Thought I'd rock this one today. Alright. We'll take another break. But just a point. Wait, go to this one. Favorite track so far. Alright. Misunderstood's now in the mix again. So Misunderstood will go there, but let's not be a prisoner to nostalgia. Falcons is still probably the best track so far. Not my favorite, but the best. And we have to start differentiating that now. Sometimes a song can be literally better than another, but you have played the shit out of one. Does that make sense? So I'd say favorite, Misunderstood. Best, Falcons so far. What's London like? It's whatever you want it to be, bro. Whatever you want it to be. I'm literally just going to run toilet, so we're going to have a 2-minute break. I'm going to go back to Falcons, just for the man who have only just joined now. Falcons is my favourite one so far, and then we'll go back to the last portion of the album. 2-minute break, people. 2-minute break.
I know they speak about me. Rolling through that 6, I got that thing around me. I can trust the bitch, she gonna speak about me. I remember I was lost, but now I'm feeling found it. Yeah, your boy was at the bottom, but I'm in the mountain. I was going through some dramas, felt like I was drowning. I'm not bothered with a phony, you can do the clown. And I ran it up untouchable, something like the Falcon. I know they plied in on me, they say I'm taking over. I done some things up in the past, my heart a little colder. As I got older, Youngn got a little bolder. I'm tryna do it for my blood, I so already told ya. Gotta keep that motive, gotta keep that focus. I can't let it stop, I'm tryna beat that process. But I was put in just to fail, now I'm feeling chosen. You can make another me, oh no, we don't. I flushed the one out, I was in the deep. Lost my mama to the streets. Nights I swear I didn't sleep, searching for that family tree. Gloves are off cause hands go deep. Pray to God he make them clean. Now I'm on a new journey, tryna find my way to peace. Past ain't too perfect, but I'm following and know the dream. Had to leave a few behind, I still got love for older team. Know that this ain't what I wanted, but I got a hold of me. I cannot forget the hacks expressed until you on the bed. I know they speak about me. Rolling through that 6, I got that thing around me. I can trust the bitch, she gonna speak about me. I remember I was lost, but now I'm feeling found it. Yeah, your boy was at the bottom, but I'm in the mountain. I was going through some dramas, felt like I was drowning. I'm not bothered with a phony, you can do the clown. And I ran it up untouchable, something like the Falcon. I know they speak about me. Rolling through that 6, I got that thing around me. I can trust the bitch, she gonna speak about me. I remember I was lost, but now I'm feeling found it. Yeah, your boy was at the bottom, but I'm in the mountain. I was going through some dramas, felt like I was drowning. I'm not bothered with a phony, you can do the clown. And I ran it up untouchable, something like the Falcon.
Liz, what you saying, bro? You're late, but you're good, bro. You're good. Listen, man. Good, bro. All right. All right. We are into nearly the third portion of the album. Track 9 out of 15. Again, I'll give it another 30 seconds for the man that are still joining with us. R.I.P. Chazza's forehead. Nice and shiny today. Moisturized. Yeah? Strong. Chazza, don't lie. You pick... When you wear a Skinny Legends jumper, yeah? Listen, that's what happens. What can I say? Oh, 1 minute. I need to shut that now. 1 minute. I'm opening windows. And little balcony doors, and now I've got to shut them because now it's getting a bit too crisp breezy. Too crisp. Plus, I was drinking tea earlier. I think that's why. Just a vibe around here. Was playing some games. Yeah. Oh, what games was you playing, Liz? Chatter man, strong. I might need to just get a t-shirt that says that strong. Right, this wire is on its... Listen, this wire is on its last legs. Look at that, blood. Nah, that's bad, isn't it? I should probably get rid of this wire soon. I'm gonna end up killing myself. Oh, would you like to... Wait, would you like to see it on a track with Youngn and Lipz? Would you like a rapper who can buy... Yeah, you know what? It would have been nice to hear maybe a couple of rappers on this. I will say that. We've had a lot of... I think it would have broke it up nicely, but we'll see now. Because now where we're getting into this, like, second, third... well, we're in our third soon of the thing. Yeah, I would like a little bit of rap. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Philly chunks and all that. Not like their YouTube video, but their clips are always going viral here. So through Instagram, you see bits of what they're doing, man. Shout out to them every day, man. They're killing it. All right. Yeah, he has potential to take off to the US. Whether he wants to do that is a different story. Whether he does do that is a different story. But I think he has the potential to, 100%. I think he has the ability now to, but whether he chooses to go down that lane is a different thing. Jumper come in different colors because black would be cold. No, I've purposely not done black or white ones because I want some color in there, bro. We got some color in there. Know what I'm saying? KSI's music team, do you rate it? Right, so KSI's music, I don't like the actual music itself. Not that it's terrible, it's just not for me, yeah? But I rate how he's gone about it. Does that make sense? So, I don't love the music myself, but I still rate it from a business standpoint. What he's done is incredible. Now, some people may be annoyed that he hasn't had the come up that real artists have had. But at the end of the day, that man has worked his ass off for 10 years plus. So, really, I'm not mad at it. I rate it from a business standpoint. But I don't listen to the actual music, no. Alright, let's go. Stuck is track 9 out of 15. It's the first track that we haven't heard after our little run of Misunderstood Every Day and Say It. So we got a couple songs before Broken Home, which is arguably my favourite track from Youngn and Lipz. But yeah, we're here. When you can do more hot takes. Yeah, this week we're doing another one. We're doing another hot takes this week for sure. Alright, come on, Stuck. Let's go.
Stuck in a hole. I was fighting all these demons on my own. Feel like somewhere I was trapped and all alone. I'm just brushing up the past, let it go. For the better I'ma do, let it know. I used to wake up in the morning. No thought about it, I was falling. This is what I got for the wrong kiss.
I like it. Come on, let's go. Yeah? Stuck in a hole. I was fighting these demons on my own. What do you know about dealing with your own mental health? I was fighting all these demons on my own. Right? Feel like somewhere I was trapped and all alone. I'm just brushing up the past, let it go. For the better I'ma do, let it know. I used to wake up in the morning. Right? No thought about it, I was falling. This is what I got for the wrong kiss. Picked up
a few tricks, now we flowing. I used to wake up in the morning, no thought about it, I was falling. Deserve what I got for the wrongs. Picked up a few tricks, now we flowing.
This would be the perfect song to have a feature rapper on here. I mean, if I'm being mad selfish, I want Pot of Paper on here. Just spit pain on a verse like When I Was Little or something. If you know, you know. In terms of Aussie, that would be realistic. I wouldn't be mad at hearing Hef's on it. Wait, Hef's and Lipz aren't beefing, are they? They're not beefing. They're good. Sure they are. I think that would be cold. Or Pistol Pete and Enzo, because we know they work together. Yeah, could you imagine Pistol Pete and Enzo on something like this?
Wake up in the morning, no thought about it, I was falling. Deserve what I got for the wrongs. Picked up a few tricks, now we flowing.
We're back in day, like you can imagine it, innit?
They're trying to reach out, I'm taking new routes. I'm not bothered with pretenders, I don't do clout. Keep my name out of your mouth, cause name is too foul. You can talk about my clique, cause then we all wild. I know Pistol Pete and Enzo made a track with, I know they made the Victorious track, but what I'm saying is, just for his album now, like, I think it would have been sick. Hefs and Lipz collab twice. Oh yeah, Rover remix, of course. I'm a fucking idiot, of course they did. You won't believe in a trap. Hungry for the food, I was fiending in that. Look for where we were when we was down by the flash. Jumping through the window, ain't no key on the man. I keep it real, stop wasting.
Yeah, Hefs would be great on this.
I can see that you stuck and you frozen. Tell them one thing and they think that they know me. Oh, man, from the
listen to that lyric.
You stuck and you frozen. Tell them one thing and they think that they know me.
Stuck and you frozen. You told them one thing, now they think that they know me. Like, come on, what? You know me all of a sudden now because I told you one thing. Because I opened up about one thing. Now you think you know me. Listen, this is why some people don't like opening up, yeah? Car. Either it's used against you, or then all of a sudden people think that they understand you like that. And people get frustrated by that. So I understand it, bro.
I can see that you stuck and you frozen. Tell them one thing and they think that they know me. Oh, man, from the past ring and they phone. I'm just trying to get up on my check. I'm not trying to flex. Fantasize his body like the Nets. We ain't winning bets. Pull up on the whip and let it slash.
Hot take. We was talking about Kid Leroy earlier. Kid Leroy would body something like this, I can't lie.
Trying to flex, fantasize his body like the Nets. We ain't winning bets. Pull up on the whip and let it slash.
Tell me he wouldn't.
We might even do you for your bag, it ain't coming back. Stuck in a hole. I was fighting all these demons on my own. Feel like somewhere I was trapped and all alone. I'm just pressing up the past, let it go. For the better I'ma do, let it know. I used to wake up in the morning, no thought about it, I was falling. Deserve what I got for the wrongs. Picked up a few tricks, now we flowing. We stay ready, we stay ready. A rumor going, the feds will go try to take me. But also cup on the whack and it ain't friendly. He front of 679, but he ain't fatty. Lovely, just stay with him, hop in that cage. He front of 679, but he ain't fatty. Lovely, just stay with him, hop in that cage with him. Forgive me for the past and the present, we raised different. I burn a couple bridges, there's something I ain't feeling. I'm still with the mob and you know that we stay with it.
I'm still with the mob. Although life's progressing, although I'm going through a lot of things, I'm still with my team.
I didn't know these demons on my own. Feel like somewhere I was trapped and all alone. I'm just pressing up the past, let it go. For the better I'ma do, let it know. I used to wake up in the morning, no thought about it, I was falling. Deserve what I got for the wrongs. Picked up a few tricks, now we flow.
I really like this track. I definitely prefer Youngn Lipz when he has something to say. Like, that's the first time he's touched on like mental health and things like that, right? Like, as in over the space of a track. I really like that because it's bringing that different subject matter. Remember what I said? So sonically, this track isn't that different to the rest of his catalogue. This is very similar. Bouncy trap, drums and 808s. He's got the melody, riffs and runs, a simple hook, verse, hook structure. Yeah, nothing crazy. That's the same Youngn Lipz formula, but he's changed what he's talked about. And I really respect where he went with a song like that. Really respect where he went with a song like that. I really like that track. I'd say that's one of my favorites along with Falcons. And the reason I say that is because, okay, so that, I rate that song so much more than an Everyday. Even a Say It to a certain extent. Say It's nice for the club. And again, you wouldn't hear this in the club like that. But for this setting where I'm in right now, I appreciate this. I rate this. I rate this. How do you feel on Youngn and Lipz doing an album instead of an EP? Do you think he is ready? I want to get to the very end before I make that judgment, but songs like this and Falcons and No Love make me respect the fact that he's done an album. Either that or an EP of just the newer songs. If he did an EP of just the newer songs, I think it would be a lot more of a serious kind of project, but I'd still rate it. Yeah, I like that. I do like that song, Stuck. That's a good song. Now we're going to Before. Quite a short one. Again, we got more of a serious vibe. So if we look at the structure of... Wait, let's just go into this real quick. Beautiful playlist there. So you've got Area Baby, Visions, Silent, Falcons that talk about where he's from. Yeah, talking about the hood, effectively. No Love is a good transition between I have no love because I'm from the hood. And then we go into 3 tracks where he's talking about the females and he's talking about vibing with women and rare. Cool. They're your singles. They're your standout single tracks. They're your club tracks, right? Then you've got Stuck and Now, which is a very serious tone about mental health. And I have a feeling that this track Before might be as well, which would link well into Broken Home. And then I think for our last few, we might go into more of a, we're going back into a vibe again. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. But so far, there's a nice transition through this album, so I'm respecting it. But that's why it's important to listen to this album in the order of the tracks that they're in and not skip over anything, because it makes sense how it's laid out so far.
Yeah, we've been broke before. Steady trapping, I wasn't rapping, we was kicking dust. How you gonna fake love? That's not what I want. See them just come and go, and now they can't ignore me. Yeah, we've been broke before. Steady trapping, I wasn't rapping, we was kicking dust. I seen it bright light, came in and showed me more. Jumped in the booth, don't get it twisted, we still do it all. Don't need to make the call. I was in a state where I swear I nearly lost it. I remember late nights thinking about you often. How you gonna fake love? That's not what I want. See them just come and go, and now they can't ignore me. I swear my city really feeling me. All there is to say to me is just fuck the other side to say it back, and that's just how it be. Things really get ugly when you born and bred up on the street. Only speak the truth, say it back, and that's just how it be. Things really get ugly when you born and bred up on the street.
Things get really ugly when you're... Wait, what is it? Born and raised upon the streets. And prayed up on the streets, yeah. When you're from the street, shit can get ugly.
Only speak the truth, for now you'll never find a fraud in me. Ice now glistening, Lord is my witness. Yeah, I've been down a lonely road, but I can never fall. Same reason I can never stop and leave it all. I'm going 10 toes. I see you looking, but you less than you anxious to get it. Can never fall short, I just make an appearance. Chick you got cause she a fan of me. Honest truth, I know how to keep them, let her handle it, or let her handle me. No love for them, I can never be caught up in them all me. LV on my feet, wasn't there before, yeah. Can't forget the times when it was winter in December. Lurking all them nights, if you were there, then you remember. Yeah, we been broke before, steady trapping, I wasn't rapping, we was kicking dust. I seen it bright light, came in and showed me more.
It's a head nodder.
Jumped in the booth, don't get it twisted, we still do it all. Don't need to make the call. I was in a state where I swear I nearly lost it. I remember late nights thinking about you often. How you gonna fake love? That's not what I want. See them just come and go, and now they can't ignore me.
I like the serious tone we've taken in the last couple tracks. I prefer Stuck. I think Stuck is a better track, but I like this. I like the serious tone we've taken on this. Vocally. Yeah, vocally, he had a lot of pain in that one still. Broken Home. my joint favorite track with Misunderstood. And I think when I reacted, I said, I think Misunderstood's still a better track. No, you know what? For its own reasons, I really like this track. I really fucking respect this track. Like, a lot. A lot, I respect this track. What are your thoughts on this track? What do you think of Broken Home?
I came from a broken home, a very broken home. Out to my father, out to my mama, I'm still pushing up. Please don't get it twisted, we still got each other through the storm. Man above my witness, know the pain I'm feeling in this song. I came from a broken home, a very broken home. Look at my brother in his eyes, tell him it's not his fault. I've been through the same, don't you worry, we still keep it going. Tryna smoke this phase away, but I still feel it in my soul. Many crash and burn cause they're not feeling like they're supposed to be. Struggle from my rise, it's getting better, but it came with fees. Seen so many things up in my life, not even 23. Guess that's how it is, don't have it all, and coming from the streets. Man, I took a toll, it was all black in the souls. No love for the Lord, they don't care much if you poor. I'll never starve again, man, I remember them days, but they don't know. I put my heart on, they swear I could never change the next song. Been for the trenches, knows not some of them miss with. Let many listens, but they all came with some blessings. I risk it all for my say nothing, it's just the world. I went from boy to man, hated, now they famous, yeah. Many claim they know me, they don't know me, they just noticing. Love to anyone that keep it real and that still hold it deep. Gotta keep that focus, demons on you, trying to take you feet. I could never greed, I just believe my family, that's on me. From a broken home, a very broken home. Out to my father, out to my mama, I'm still pushing up. Please don't get it twisted, we still got each other through the storm. Man above my witness, know the pain I'm feeling in this song. I came from a broken home, a very broken home. Look at my brother in his eyes, tell him it's not his fault. I've been through the same, don't you worry, we still keep it going. Tryna smoke this phase away, but I still feel it in my soul. Been through the broken roads, hardcore, but I ain't no froze. You wanna jump on floors, rap sing like I did before. Take up the chopsticks, so you might cop this. Give him the flame and I let it rain on him, but I won't lose grip. Big cleats for my bros, got that 2-2 with that score. Steady aiming at O's, if they want smoke, then let's go. Been down, but it gets down from the gutter, yeah, I made it through the storm. Self-made from the broken, but these tools ain't let these nails fall. I came from a broken home, a very broken home. Out to my father, out to my mama, I'm still pushing up. Please don't get it twisted, we still got each other through the storm. Man above my witness, know the pain I'm feeling in this song. I came from a broken home, a very broken home. Look at my brother in his eyes, tell him it's not his fault. I've been through the same, don't you worry, we still keep it going. Tryna smoke this phase away, but I still feel it in my soul.
Goosebumps. Listen. You man know, the runs that he has, crazy. Crazy good. I didn't pause through that track because I wanted to listen to it just off the strength of Stuck and Before. And again, as I said, I like the serious turn that this album took. And I want to see what this restart does, whether that does the same as this, or whether it's a good transition into Spaceship, which is a lighter felt song. And I'm presuming Misunderstood Part 2 will, and then we'll see about the outro. I just like how this album establishes its themes for 2 to 4 tracks and then moves on to the next subject matter. I like that. I like how it has different subject matter. We're not just one lane, because although it is one lane in terms of stylistically, quite one lane, is we know what we're getting from Youngn and Lipz. We know what flavor we're getting, but there's... Sorry, let me take that back. We know what consistency and texture there is, but there's different flavors. Does that make sense? We know it's ice cream. We know what we're getting, but maybe the flavors are different. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's 4, 5, 6 different flavors on this project, but we know it's ice cream. That's how good. That's my analogy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, acoustic ones, yeah. Earth. This is track 12 out of 15. Restart is called.
Gotta get to work and wake it up. I made a few along the way, so I keep going. I made mistakes, sometimes you push back the old and rift and oh no, I swear they're coming to.
Yeah, I like this one here. You know what I respect? You know what I said about Lipz and his roller coaster effect. Listen to, as much as we love Misunderstood, as much as we love Silent, go and listen to them songs. His energy is 80 to 100% the entire song. Listen to how soft he comes in on this track. Listen to how soft his vocals are. This is something that I haven't heard much of Lipz do. He has very soft vocals on this, and I rate that. I rate that a lot. And I hope he builds it up at one point. But the subtle delivery, I'm respecting it a lot.
Gotta get to work and wake it up.
Yeah.
I made a few along the way, so I keep going. I made mistakes, sometimes you push back the old and rift and oh no, I swear they're coming to. I give them 9, pretend to view. They're doing things I can't believe. But too many I can't believe. I promise you I won't leave. And if you let me press the restart. Easy, they say things get harder, but I swear I make it easy. Yeah, there's many problems, but I don't see him like Stevie. Remember I was stressing over little, now it's big things. Don't lay like you need me. Yeah, so what is love? Don't lay like you need me. Yeah, so what is love? Yeah, so what is love?
His clarity, we talked about that earlier, Jay. His clarity has gotten so much better, 100%. What is that? I can only hit them notes when I stub my toe on the bed. Listen, crazy.
Gotta get to work and wake it up. I made a few along the way, so I keep going. I made mistakes, sometimes you push back the old and rift and oh no, I swear they're coming to. I give them 9, pretend to view. They're doing things I can't believe. But too many I can't believe. I promise you I won't leave. And if you let me press the restart. AP on me, no it's not for sure. They don't know me, we been through the most. Switch it up and now they noticing. No baby, there ain't no clone to me. Okay, let's let it go. Head on me, yeah they talk a lot, but yeah I know they can't compare to me. No you can't replace all time. I gotta stand on my way.
And now he's got higher energy as we go in here. I could, you said Rod Wave on this. I would like to hear a US artist on this. Yeah, I agree with you. I think a US artist would be really good, and not even rapper. I would say melodic as well, to be fair.
Ain't no clone to me. Okay, let's let it go. Head on me, yeah they talk a lot, but yeah I know they can't compare to me. No you can't replace all time. I gotta stand on my way, tryna take what's mine. Oh no, we don't lose hope. We could never take the road. I see, baby, you're so I see. Yeah, say you want this, baby, you get all of it. You said that I given.
Pablo, I'm going to just reword your statement. I don't know if he's the best singer in Oz, but he's the best melodic artist within the rap scene.
No feeling, you with someone else, then I'm stealing. Gotta get to work and wake it up.
Liz, thank you, bro.
So I keep going. I made mistakes, sometimes you push back the old and rift and oh no, I swear they're coming to. I give them 9, pretend to view. They're doing things I can't believe. But too many I can't believe. I promise you I won't leave. And if you let me press the restart.
I like the acoustic feel. The runs he has in this are very different. Okay, I thought of this earlier and I didn't say it because I wanted to get further into the project to see if he switched it up at any point. So, I'm not a singer, so I'm not going to try and recreate him. But if you listen back to all of Youngn and Lipz' singles so far, he has the same runs. Sometimes his ad-libs are the same melodies, right? He's had different runs here. Very different. I respect the fact that he had a softer delivery to start off with in particular. I respect the more acoustic feel to this, which is what I've been asking from Lipz a little bit more. But it still suits him. It doesn't sound like a complete switch up. This sounds like Youngn and Lipz. This is ice cream, but it's a whole different flavor you haven't tried yet. And I like that.
I keep going too far,
All acoustics. No, he's had auto-tune in his voice. It's light, but he has had auto-tune on this, yeah. 99% sure of that. Barely any collabs on this album. Showcase him a little bit more on what he's capable without features. Well, yeah. And that's a good point. Showcases what he's like without features outside of the IAmChazza one, which I believe is coming next. Am I right? Yeah, which is coming next. But it also allows it so that if he did go on a feature run now, he would have a whole body of his own work to supplement that. So even if he did go on a feature run now for 5 to 10 songs, you can't say you haven't had original content from Youngn and Lipz. And also, you can't sit here and say he's built his career off of other people. He's built this all up on his own. Yeah, he's had the Rover remix. Yeah, he's had a couple of features. But Youngn and Lipz has built his name off of his own individual songs. There's no denying that. So yeah. Bro, I can't lie. Yeah, no, we're gonna do this album, then we're gonna bounce 100 people live right now. Creasy, what's goody, bro? Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Moonboy Entertainment, man. I love the twists and turns this project has taken, and now we're getting into it. I rate this song as well. It's another one like Say It, where I shouldn't like it as much as I do, but the replay value is spicy. Yeah? The replay value is spicy. Few flavors in there. I'm on a
spaceship,
feel like a holiday.
Say I won't make it, but I'm on the way. I cannot settle for basics, no controlling me. Ice up on my wrist, I think she noticing. I'm on a spaceship, feel like a holiday. Say I won't make it, but I'm on the way. I cannot settle for basics, no controlling me. Ice up on my wrist, I think she noticing. I'm deep in that ocean, got price for the low.
Yeah.
Caught up in the moment, but I can't let it go. Still keeping it full. I used to be poor, battle with my demons. I was going to war. I came in my soul, swear it was mask on in the stores. Now it's Louis and Dior. Asking I'm going back, I say what for. They wanna show me love, but it's a boast. Brother lower down the tones, say you congratulating, no applause. It don't matter, keep it going. Yeah, I was jumping fences from the low. I know the devil trying to see me fall. Now it's all dripping down and shining shows. Dripping down and shining shows. I'm on a spaceship, feel like a holiday. Say I won't make it, but I'm on the way. I cannot settle for basics, no control on me.
We're just gonna keep rolling. I'm not even gonna pause it. We're just gonna keep rolling through for now.
I'm on a spaceship, feel like a holiday.
Incredible visuals. Incredible.
I cannot settle for basics, no control on me. Ice up on my wrist, I think she noticing. Oh, you know I can do the things nobody else can prove. Take you down and eat it out, I'm not like other dudes. So what you doing, take your hair out and let's make a move. And if you got a friend, then baby, you can bring it too. I'm on a mission, remember them days in the ditches. Got all my feelings, I'm chasing my back and I know that they listening. Couple of bros and restrictions.
Alright, Junior, you never know, I might start doing vocal runs and all sorts.
Yeah, my brothers insisting. Been a minute, but I'm never spinning, but just know that I miss them. Baby, what it do, where you wanna go, let me show you all.
I'll get to that at the end, Leroy.
I'll do it all again. Get you to myself, we're doing us instead. Yeah,
I'm on a spaceship, feel like a holiday.
Say I won't make it, but I'm on the way. I cannot settle for basics, no control.
No, now that you've said it, now I'm not doing it.
Ice up on my wrist, I think she noticing. I'm on a spaceship, feel like a holiday. Say I won't make it, but I'm on the way. I cannot settle for basics, no control. controlling me.
Again, look at how Lipz is vibing in this one, yeah? Look at how he's dancing in this one versus Say It. I'm gonna dig him out for his dancing on that. I can't, like, all of this exhilarating shit. Now, fuck that, blood. Whip it! Whip it! Pull a muscle whip in it. That's what I want. Bust it! And that was yeah, there you go. There was the album cover teased. He knew what he was bringing. Favorite on the project so far? All right, so. We might do this at the end properly, but a handful of my favorites is Falcons, Misunderstood, Stuck, Broken Home. They're a handful of my favorites. As we get into the back end of this now, as we have Misunderstood Part 2 and then Fallen. We are near the very end. Near the very end. Aye, Trent! Shout out to you, brother. Type of track that grows on you. You know what? Pablo, I'm with you. I found this an okay track first time round. The replay value on this is disgusting. Really backing YO sound. 100%. Shout out to Biordi each and every time. Even though Lipz raps on this song, make it even better. I want to hear more of Lipz rap. Yeah, I do. Or him have the right features to rap on there for him. Like, I can't sing. I can't. So I'm not going to sing in my tracks. But you know what I am going to do? I'm going to bring artists on that can do that for me. I think that's what features should do. Bring something to the table that you can't. Either that or they are the same lane as you and you both are fucking talented at what you do. That's what I think a feature should be. I mean, realistically, yeah, shut up. What time is it? Time you gotta watch, big man. 11:46 for me. Well, pen game is too mid for him to full on rap. Yeah, maybe. I rate Dave's new album. I think Psychodrama's better, but I rate it. That's my short answer. Oh, even that sounded different. That has a delay, and I think it's pitched down. Nah, I think it just has a delay. Misunderstood Part 2 featuring M. Huncho. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I need a phone. I'll put you up on a list. Bro, got extended for clip.
What is that? What is that? I was not expecting that. Don't wind me up. Man was just riffs and runs, having a good time, and then what? Yeah, alright.
Yeah. I need a phone. I'll put you up on a list. Bro, got extended for clips. Rather than
Anne has the same rhyming scheme. I need a forward a brick, tell her come grab me a stick. And now now he flips
I
it.
need a phone. I'll put you up on a list. Bro, got extended for clips. Rather than say what it was, as long as I know what it is. I'ma pull up like LeBron. Let me just shoot at the trim. If I don't get the right target, leave it for brothers to see.
Okay, so you've got heavier 808s. You've got the little ad-libbing in the back, and I still want to say that melody's pitched down.
Let me just shoot at the trim. If I don't get the right target, leave it for brothers to see. I got like 5, 6, but I really don't want.
Or maybe there's just more low-end sounds in it, lower EQ sounds in this track that makes me believe that. I don't know.
Don't get the right target, leave it for brothers to see. I got like 5, 6, but I really don't want it. Bad bitch, keep her up to the morning. Dive in, yeah, we sipping and zoning. Don't play with my heart, that's a wrong thing. We just here for the night, that's a moment. And the old team, they still tryna phone me. They too stuck in the way that I'm flowing. I'm too focused, we get it and go on my track for real. Look at my wrist, now it's flooded, I got it on wet for real. I say what I'm in and I mean what I said, so you know that the rest is real.
That's one of the lowest. That's one of the, like, Youngn Lipz is known for his higher pitched melodies. That's quite low for him.
I say what I'm in and I mean what I said, so you know that the rest is real. She went never to the yawning, baby, don't wanna be up on the lonely. Show you up and out in nowhere, I'ma just take you home cause you my trophy. I need a phone with a brick, tell her go grab me a stick. Now she claiming that she love it, yeah.
But it runs about a dozen, yeah. Baby, take you out in public.
Mess around until the sun is.
I ain't playing, I ain't fronting.
Did Didn't start this up for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, that was good. I can take you on trips, show you the hood. Ain't nobody gonna take you, I wish that they would. And I'm bad in this set, cause I'm misunderstood, yeah, yeah.
I think that's quite interesting how he's remixed the hook first time, or maybe he remixed the hook and turned it into the verse. Maybe that's what it was. I thought he's gonna just remix the hook entirely, but no. So he's keeping the same hook, but he remixed it at the start to throw us off, which I really rate, by the way. Really fucking rate. But yeah, we got the original hook, which I respect. So I got mad itchy nose.
I need a fall, tell them promise some more. Since you walk through the door, oh, they thinking it tough. Aviani give me frost. Fuck a chain, get a watch. But I'm still never on time. You can't see me out in public. I got this body holding on to something.
Flipping off of Youngn and Lipz's rhyme scheme and flow, like it.
But I'm still never on time. You can't see me out in public. I got this body holding on to something. So you really fell in love with the body that really made it from the mud. Come and make love to a fuck. Still selling drugs. Enough is enough. I fell in love with the hustle. I can't be falling in love with a slut. Still put my thumb up in the bus. Still duck and diving from the cuffs. They put my brother in cuffs. The streets never showed us no love.
See, remember what I said before about how when you have features, yeah, you'll either have someone who brings something completely different to the table, or you'll have someone who brings what you bring as well, and you're both respected in your own lanes. That's what's happening here. IAmChazza was basically, you know what, they're quite similar artists in that way, but IAmChazza was basically fit into what Youngn and Lipz does. He's adapted to Youngn and Lipz ever so slightly, like I said, especially flipping off the same rhyme scheme, same melodies and all of that, and has basically just added on to this song. Effectively, has done exactly the same as what this song is. Maybe it would have been nice to hear something different, but you know what, I rate it. I just want to pull it back a little bit. This one needed a video, yeah. Could you imagine the amount of attention it would have got if there was? Yeah, I mean, he ain't even put IAmChazza in the title of this. I don't know. Do you find that interesting? That's becoming more of a trend nowadays, that artists don't put the feature artist in the title of the track. They leave it like down to surprise. But people knew that IAmChazza was on this, and when Lipz teased the Area Baby project, I'm sure he put featuring IAmChazza on that track list. I'm 99% sure he did.
Fuck a chain, get a watch. But I'm still never on time.
What do you mean? Clearly I've heard this before reacting. Big man, this is Misunderstood Part 2. Part 2. So big man, number one. You know what? Never mind. I'm not explaining myself. I'm not explaining.
Come and make love to a fuck. Still selling drugs. Enough is enough. I fell in love with the hustle. I can't be falling in love with a slut. Still put my thumb up in the.
I fell in love with the hustle. I can't fall in love with it. Nah, nice.
I fell in love with the hustle. I can't be falling in love with a slut. Still put my thumb up in the bus. Still.
This ain't the topic audio. This is the audio uploaded. It might be automatically uploaded through his channel. Yeah, alright, fam.
Duck and diving from the cuffs. They put my brother in cuffs. The streets
Yeah,
never
Dave
showed
did
us
that
no
recently.
love. I need a phone with a beat. Tell her
Gon' grab me a stick. Now she claiming that she love me, yeah. Getting rosy by the dozen, yeah. Baby, take you out in public. No, it's my first time listening, man. It's my first. You know what? My first. Yo, good Leroy. Ari, shout out to you, brother.
Didn't start this off for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, that was good. I can take you on trips, show you the.
Don't wind me up.
Nobody gonna take you, I wish that they wouldn't have bad in this set, cause I'm misunderstood, yeah. I need a fall, tell her promise some more.
Yeah, I like the extra engineering that went into this as well. Like, they kept the song fresh by changing the production and everything. You know what? I want to just go through the rest of this track, but like, look, little cuts like that. That's nice. That's a nice little touch.
You've been breaking it low.
It just keeps it fresh. This deserves part 2. What I like about this is they haven't just gone, yo, IAmChazza likes let's presume it went like this. IAmChazza heard of Misunderstood and went, yo, I like that, let me do the remix to it. And they went, nah, you know what, instead of just doing a remix, let's do part 2. Let's actually add something new rather than just IAmChazza sending over a verse. You know what I mean? They've added something to it. I like that. Part 2 fits in the same project. It works. It works. They've actually added something to it. They've not just done this for views. This isn't. So when people say like industry plants and things like that, this can't be it. I'm gonna go back to the start just because I want to emphasize how different Youngn and Lipz's thing is. Yeah. This is a big improvement on the first one. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure people would like the original and they still. But you know what? Production is better on this. Easily. they've added more to it. But maybe I'm just saying that because, one, it's new. Maybe because they've flipped it. I don't know. But there's more layers to this now. Know what I'm saying?
I need a phone. I put you up on a list. Bro, got extended for clear.
Don't tell me that ain't hard,
Rather
lad.
than say what it was, as long as I know what
I think the 808s are a little bit heavy, but yeah.
it is. I'ma pull up like LeBron. Let me just shoot at the trim. If I don't get the right target, leave it for brothers to see. Say, I got like 5, 6, but I really don't want it. Bad bitch, keep her up to the morning. Dive in, yeah, we sipping and zoning. Don't play with my heart, that's the wrong thing. We just here for the night, that's a moment. And the old team, they still tryna phone me. They too stuck in the way that I'm flowing. I'm too focused, we get it and go. My check for real. Look at my wrist, now it's flooded. I got it on wet for real. I say what I'm in.
Is it me, or does his accent almost change as well when he goes lower like that?
My check for real. Look at my wrist, now it's flooded. I got it on wet for real. I say what I'm in and I mean what I said, so you know that the wrist is real. She won't let me to the yawning, baby. Don't wanna be up on the lonely. Show you up and I didn't know it. I'ma just take you home cause you my trophy. Need a phone with a brick. Tell her go grab me a stick. Now she claiming that she love me, yeah. Yeah, the roses by the dozen, yeah. Maybe take you out in public.
Alright, you know what, right? So we've got the idea now. But the clarity difference between part 1 and part 2, I wouldn't say hilariously different, but yes, there is an improvement. Part 2, the clarity is so much better on part 2. Yeah, 100%, I agree with you. That's something that Weil has. I keep saying it. His newer stuff, you can just you hear him a lot clearer, a lot more clear. 100%. 100%. Yeah, man, I rate this track. I fully rate it. I rate it because, as I said, they've not just done this because of the views. They've not just done it because the opportunity was there. They've actually added to this track. Yeah, they've actually added something to it. So that's why I rate it. That's why I rate it fully. And with that in mind, we go into the last track of the album. Here we go. Now, as we come into this last track, as we listen to what he brings with Fallen here, what do you rate this album? Out of 10, what would you rate it? And halves do count as well.
It's been a long time. I'm feeling awake, I'm trying to get my tsunami the way.
Remix it! 8, 9, 7.5 to an 8, 9. How many times I've got to say the same thing? Because I'll reiterate what I think about this. I will. I'll say the same thing.
I'm feeling awake. I'm trying to get my tsunami the way. Don't get it fun. Gotta move on, now. You speak on my name, your head in the clouds. My G got the chopper, we rolling around. Feeling like I'm hollis, I battle around. You don't really shit, so don't speak on my time. Bustin' at the street, so we started it now. Looking for you, going jail us and found. It's been a long time. I'm fighting a way,
Mason.
I made my mistakes, trying to make you proud. I was so lost in too many problems. I made my mistakes, trying to make you proud. I was so lost. I'm fighting the ways, I hope I'm allowed. I made my mistakes, trying to make you proud.
I made my mistakes trying to make you proud. I was just trying to do right by you. And in trying so hard, I fucked up a couple times.
It's been a long time. I'm fighting the ways, I hope I'm allowed. I made my mistakes, trying to make you proud. I was so lost in too many problems. Moving on the road to my ends. Me and Bella Clavins. It was only trying to make rent. If we get it, then was mine's theirs. Remember ducking at the bullshit. We was trapping at the basement. I still move alone, I'm standing 10 toes. I might even put on a show. My brothers on go, not playing no more. Young G, man, you hit to the flow. Why you sound like you with it? I ain't never seen it. The drug, are you dreaming? I say what I meant and I meant what I said it. That's what I mean. Yeah. Free bro at the pen, I mention again. I'm missing my team and my friends. I'm sliding for fam, I'm riding for them. Can't wait till the day we all land. Can't lack, now we flowing. Took a minute, yeah, I know this. I was healing from the falling. It's been a long time. I'm feeling awake, I'm trying to get my tsunami the wave. Don't get it fun. Gotta move on, now. You speak on my name, your head in the clouds. My G got the chopper, we rolling around. Feeling like I'm hollis, I battle around. You don't really shit, so don't speak on my time. Bustin' at the street, so we started it now. Looking for you, going jail us and found. It's been a long time. I'm fighting the ways, I hope I'm allowed. I made my mistakes, trying to make you proud. I don't really waste my time, but the scum won't smack. What place? Let's start. We got the whole main tray on lock. If you really wanna cross that line.
I've not said nothing. I was keeping it as a head nodder, and now I've got to start listening. Like, oh no, I have been listening. Now I've got to start pausing. That's what I meant.
I'm finding the ways. I hope I'm allowed. I made my mistakes trying to make you proud. I don't really waste my time, but the scum won't smack. What place? Let's start. We got the whole main tray on lock. If you really wanna cross that line.
His accent really shines here. Really shines here. Like, you can hear his accent clearly now.
Smack, what place? Let's start. We got the whole main tray on lock. If you really wanna cross that line. Got me feeling like CP. Come a long way from kitchen knives. Took off, I still make ends. Hop out the window, get checked by 9. Like, why, oh, why, oh, why? Did he really need to grab that pen? Last son is unlawful, why, poor boy, no, he can never leave these ends. Don't flex if you got no bands. Change break, give it back to fam. Swear I've been down, but it was God's plan. Yeah, I came up and I'm still that man. I ain't worried the enemy trying to befriend me. They're taking losses. I come from the broken, forgotten commission.
No. Because as well as him rapping now he's sliding with the flow as well.
The enemy trying to befriend me. They're taking losses. I come from the broken, forgotten commission. That gotta see. You're not a.
Wait. No, pull this back, man. No. Pull it back, man.
I was healing from the falling. It's been a long time.
You're not allowed to go from it's from a long time. You can't do that and then go into rapping. You're not.
I'm feeling away.
This is why I said for Lipz to start rapping.
Gotta move on,
And then going to wind me up, lads.
My G got the chopper, we rolling around, feeling like I'm homeless out that on the round. You don't really shit, so don't speak on my time. Busting at the street, so we started it now. Looking for your head, going jail us and fail. It's been a long time. I'm fighting the ways, I hope I'm allowed. I made my mistakes, trying to make you proud. I don't really waste my time.
And I like the little pause they leave, as in like, oh, what's coming next? As he's got the little run in the back.
I hope I'm allowed. I made my mistakes, trying to make you proud. I don't really waste my time, but the scum won't smack. What place? Let's start. We got the whole main tray on lock. If you really wanna cross that line. Got me feeling like CP. Come a long way from kitchen knives. Took off, I still make ends. Hop out the window, get checked by 9.
Nine.
Like why, oh, why, oh, why?
Why?
Did he really need to grab that pen?
Why?
That son is unlawful, why, poor boy, no, he can never leave these ends. Don't
Flex if you got no bands.
Change break, give it back to fam. Swear I've been down, but it was God's plan. Yeah, I came up and I'm still that man. I ain't worried the enemy trying to befriend me. They're taking losses. I come from the broken, forgotten commission. That gotta see. You're not a problem. I walk around with my head held high. I don't have no fear. I'm a one-man glider. If my team wanna circle around, then we circle around. Don't worry, we'll find ya. It's been a long time. I'm feeling awake. I'm trying to get my tsunami to.
I've heard a whole different artist on this track. A whole different artist on this track.
Wave, don't get lip on. Gotta move on,
I'm not gonna
speak on my name, your head in the clouds.
I can't sing, bro.
Around, feeling like I'm homeless out that around. You don't really shit, so don't speak on my time. Busting at the street, so we started it now. Looking for your head, going jail us and fail.
I wouldn't say Skepta
Long time. I'm fighting the ways, I hope I'm allowed. I made my mistakes, trying to make you proud.
This very, very quickly become one of my favorite songs from Youngn and Lipz. Very, very quickly. Maybe it was the right call to only rap on one track. Maybe. And that's how we end it. I'm glad he did that on the outro now. Now, I'm going to shut my mouth and say, you know what? I think he made the right choice, maybe. Maybe there are 1 or 2 tracks still. It would be nice to hear him rap or have a feature that does a bit of rap. But I think that the minuscule amount makes us now focus on that. Maybe if he did rap in 4 other tracks, I wouldn't appreciate that as much. So maybe that was part of the plan. That is a very strong point to end on. That has now just changed my opinion. In my head, I was going to go with... on my first reaction. Listen, on my first time of listening, this album is a 7.5 to an 8. Yeah? But I want to now go back and listen to this in my own time. I believe this has an incredible amount of replay value in here. An incredible amount. Like, let's look at the tracks we've got, yeah? Area Baby, Vision, Silent Falcons, talking about where we're from. Yeah? Why we are the way we are. No Love is that gap between I have no love because of where I'm from, but this is now what I have to give to other people. Yeah? And then we go about Misunderstood every day and say it as our, yo baby girl, come here. Yeah? Then you've got Stuck Before Broken Home being about mental health and being about the effects that this lifestyle and what the streets have done. Yeah, the kind of contradictions within the world that we live in. Restart. Wait, let me just listen to Restart one. Restart, I love Restart because of the different vibe that it brings, and it kind of plays into, yeah, that previous chapter of Stuck Before Broken Home. I'd say Restart fits into that. Then you got Spaceship and Misunderstood, which is once again just I don't know, I feel like they're in a weird space. Maybe Spaceship would have made sense going with that run of singles, but maybe he didn't want to put 4 singles together. I don't know. Misunderstood, I think, is in the right place because it shows progression. It shows where he is now, and I think Fallen fits into that same category. It kind of touches a little bit on everything, and it shows the progression of him as an artist. Look at Silent in track number 3, and look at track 14 and 15, and hear the progression. You can hear the journey that he's been on as an artist, sonically and artistically, where he's come from and where he is now. And Youngn and Lipz blew up straight away, so he didn't have time to hone his craft to a small audience. Straight away, he's in the public eye. Straight away. So, you know, we're seeing this progression in front of our eyes the entire time. I think this album is, let's say, an 8 if I'm being optimistic. But I think over time this could creep up to a 9 for me based on replay value. And the things that make it aren't necessarily the singles that he put out. Yes, Misunderstood's a banger. Yes, Say It's a good track. Yes, Broken Home is still one of my favourite tracks of the album. But I think some of these other cuts on the album, like Restart, like Fallen, like Stuck, like Falcons, I think I just named 4 tracks there that don't have a video that are very, very fucking good. And I kind of appreciate them just as much, if not more, than the singles that he's put out with the videos. I'm glad he made the video for Broken Home because that is one of them cuts that deserves the attention it gets. So for me, I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10 on this album on my first listen through, but I have a sneaky feeling that number's only going to creep up with replay value. This is a very, very strong project. A very, very strong project. If I end up putting this on my wall, don't be surprised. Because I really respect this. But I've got to live with it a little before I do that. I've got to give it some time. What's your favourite tracks from the album? What's people's favourites? I can't do a favourite. I have to do a favourite 5. I'd have to do a favourite 5. Falcons, Misunderstood Part 1, Stuck, Broken Home, Restart, Misunderstood Part 2, Fallen. I'd need to cut 2 out of there. I'll cut Misunderstood Part 2. We'll stick with Part 1. Even though I think Part 2 is a better song, I think my favourite would be Misunderstood. And then maybe I'd cut Falcons or Stuck. I don't know. I'd need to listen through. But that is a strong debate right there. I'd love to have a debate with someone about what the top 5 best tracks are from this project. I'd love to debate that. Bally Boy on a track. Woo! Bless me. Wait. Oh, Bally Boy on this. Yeah, Bally Boy would do what IAmChazza does. It would fit in the same lane. You know? Yeah, I rate this album, people. I really rate this album. Restart, Broken Homes, and Stuck. Restart, Fallen, Falcons is a hit. Yeah, I need to listen through to give you my definite answer on that. I would need to listen through again for me to give a definite answer for sure. I rate it. Lipz, if you're watching, if you managed to catch this clip in any way, shape or form, bro, fucking rate this project. I think Lipz has shown artistry here. I think he's shown that he can do more than just that first track. Yeah, everyone's always going to cling on to that misunderstood track, but he's more than just a one-hit wonder. I think that's official to say. And it might grow. Listen, that 100%. And this melodic style ain't for everyone. I'll be real. Melodic trap ain't really my lane. So the fact that I appreciate this the way I do shows that Youngn Lipz is a cold artist, innit? Because I don't normally listen to this kind of this genre of hip hop. I don't normally touch it. But you know what? Yeah, I respect him. Restart being... He's gained a lot of respect. Youngn Lipz has gained a lot of respect for me. Gained a lot of respect from me here. I think it's going to be interesting to see where he goes from here now. In terms of what he talks about subject matter wise. What he does sonically. Whether he does rap more in his tracks. Whether he does touch more features. Or whether he wants to stay as a solo artist and be kind of more exclusive in that way. It'd be interesting to see where Lipz goes from here. But for now, we've got a solid body of work. I don't feel disappointed. I don't feel like it's overhyped in any way. I feel like it lived up to its hype and it delivered. Definitely delivered. So now going back to that comment from earlier about would you want to hear the same thing from Lipz? What Lipz has done, I'm happy. The only thing I could argue is maybe a little bit more rap in this. But I'm not mad at it. After hearing that on the last one and appreciating it the way I did, I'm not mad that there hasn't been either. I respect it. I respect it massively. So, yeah, we're going to end the stream now, people. Thank you so much for the people that are tuned in. We had up to 100 people in here at a time. We've had nearly 2,000 playbacks. So, nearly 2,000 people dropping in at different points. So, I respect that as well. Shout out to the 70-odd people that are in here at the moment. We're going to end on one of my favorite tracks. I'm going to go with Stuck. I'm not going to say it's the best or the favorite, but it's one of them. And we're going to just end on this one. So, people, massively appreciate you dropping by. Skinny Legends merch is out now. Links in the description. Chapters, the album's out now. Bow, people. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Yeah? Strong. Shout out to you, man.
Stuck in a hole, I was fighting all these demons on my own. Feel like somewhere I was trapped and all alone. I'm just brushing up the past, let it go. For the better I'ma do, let it know. I used to wake up in the morning, no thought about it, I was falling. Deserve what I got for the wrongs. Picked up a few tricks, now we folding. I used to wake up in the morning, no thought about it, I was falling. Deserve what I got for the wrongs. Picked up a few tricks, now we folding. They're trying to reach out, I'm taking new routes. I'm not bothered with pretenders, I don't do clout. Keep my name out of your mouth, cause name is too foul. You can talk about my clique, cause then we all wild. I was doing things you won't believe in a trap. Hungry for the food, I was fiending in that. Look for where we were, we was down by the flash. Jumping through the window, ain't no key on the man. I keep it real, stop wasting your time with a phone in. I can see that you stuck and you frozen. Tell them one thing and they think that they know me. Oh, made from the past ring and they phone. I'm just trying to get up on my check, I'm not trying to flex. Fantasize this body like the Nets, we ain't winning bets. Pull up on the whip and let it slash, I put down the dash. We might even do you for your bag, it ain't coming back. Stuck in a hole, I was fighting all these demons on my own. Feel like somewhere I was trapped and all alone. I'm just brushing up the past, let it go. For the better I'ma do, let it know. I used to wake up in the morning, no thought about it, I was falling. Deserve what I got for the wrongs. Picked up a few tricks, now we folding. We stay ready, we stay ready. A rumor going, the physical try to take me. But also cup on the whack and it ain't friendly. In front of 679, but he ain't fatty. Doubly just stay with him, hop in that cage with him. Forgive me for the past and the present, we raised different. I burn a couple bridges, there's something I ain't feeling. I'm still with the mob and you know that we stay with it. I was fighting all these demons on my own. Feel like somewhere I was trapped and all alone. I'm just brushing up the past, let it go. For the better I'ma do, let it know. I used to wake up in the morning, no thought about it, I was was falling. Deserve what I got for the wrongs. Picked up a few